brakes ain't working. Hey, you girl, come rock on me. 2347514 754 is the area code. They ain't a room in the front, but my trunk will carry your load. And that ain't white paint, that's dry crap. Windshield wipes sound like dying cats. My car battery keeps stalling off, and my rear view mirror keeps falling off. I need Tylenol, cause my shocks is busted. Bumper stickers to block the rust. With car gonna smell like shrimp fried rice. I'm straight exhibit on peel my ride, cause I love my Bugle. I slide into my Bugle. We riding sweeping through this. No matter if my roof's looking rusted, on my windows busted, inside smelling musket. When it brings it ugly, trust me. A Bugle, that's what I got. A Bugle, caught up in a Bugle. You know you had a Bugle. Let me see you do the Bugle. Going through the Bugle. Out with the new and in with the old to get in. And my car stick a wrench in the door. Even though we D'd up, you could all get in. My hoop, there's not a shirt I'm falling in. So hit the alternator, get the car started. We cooked up, swerving through the lot and died. A roof interior is always falling. Remove it now, look at all the drawings. Orange on my Florida tags, no windows, only garbage bags. Still got the club and I may use it. This bass music, not bass music. My car breaks down, you know I'ma take the jam Pony Express or I'ma ride the train. Got stocks, no candy, paint is old. Let me see your hoop there roll. I love my Bugle. I slide into my Bugle. We riding sweeping through this. No matter if my roof's looking rusted, on my windows busted, inside smelling musket. When it brings it ugly, trust me. A Bugle, that's what I got. A Bugle, caught up in a Bugle. You know you had a Bugle. Let me see you do the Bugle. Sitting going through the Bugle.
C2E2 has come and gone, but if you're still looking for any of those exclusives, look no further than that Spider-Man booth over on Whatnot. Especially if you're looking for those X-Men Savage Land Mark Brooks covers. They got all 4 covers, one with Storm, Rogue, and Jean Grey, the solo Jean Grey, solo Rogue, and of course Storm, all signed by Mark Brooks as well. Plus, they have a bunch of other exclusives left over from C2E2. So swing on over to Whatnot, search for that Spider-Man booth, and check out their live shows. What's going on, everybody? Welcome to the Minty Fresh Morning Show, Season 2, Episode 33, Road to GemCon. It's your boy, GemMint.
And it's your girl, Phie.
Yeah, we are less than a month away from GemCon, St. Joseph, Michigan, at Collector Zone, May 23rd through the 25th. It's free admission. We're chilling. We're hanging out.
I'm hyped.
We're busting out the video games, the music, the content, probably. What's going on, everybody?
We're gonna do like little reels.
We say that, but I can see
never
us
gonna
not
do
doing
it.
any of that stuff.
We're gonna do it.
What's going on, everybody? Yo, so man, it's a Freaky Friday. Good morning, everybody.
How's it going?
I missed not streaming yesterday. We didn't do anything yesterday. I just worked on that video basically all day.
Pate said he's charging admission.
Look, admission is free. If some big burly guy is charging you money at the door, don't pay.
Oh,
it.
he said because there's gonna be a gun show.
Yes, sir. So I don't think we have really done anything since Wednesday that's really of note. Nothing even pop culture wise. Just a regular ass Friday. So man, we'll just see what's going on with y'all.
For real.
Tommy Keys, he spent most of last night watching Warhammer 40K lore videos, is pulling them in.
It's so good, right?
He sent me that white monster inhaler on how painting Warhammers.
So wait, are you and Nerdcore best friends now? Because I feel like I see you on all of Nerdcore's posts.
Oh, they fuck with each other now?
Yeah, now I feel like I just did a little like friendship.
Joey C says gonna have to catch it on the replay. Got a military funeral to attend to this morning, and they're flying out to Rome for Pope Francis' funeral. Really?
Wow.
Sounds like you're a
you
busy
knew
guy.
him like that?
Funeral hopping. Sorry to hear it, but thanks for coming by and catch you later. Triple Aura. Oh, okay. So first of all, he said Kiss Kiss Bang Bang. We're gonna pick another 90s movie for the movie club this weekend, y'all. And go ahead.
Comic Addict says, "Love your shirt, Gem."
Yo, I got a couple from this
There's
revision
two
archive.
shirts up here, all right? And I would venture to say mine is better.
This is my first time wearing this one.
This is a better shirt.
I got to give a big shout out to my boy Gold Rush today, man. First, the street single drop for Bone Thugs and Harmony called "Aw Shit," produced by my boy Gold Rush, featuring all 5 members, and Gold Rush is on the chorus with the Bone Boys. So big shout out to him, man. That's crazy. That's a crazy full circle moment for music as well. It's more of a street single, but yo, he was playing a bunch of tracks that he's trying to send them for the album. Bro, them shits are crazy. Real Bone Thugs type sound and shit. I guess they wanted to come out with like a hard track for the street single and no soft shit. So, oh shit, man. Stream it if you want to check it out. White Tiger in the house. What up, Ruben Goose?
What up?
Eric Thompson, E.T. the Wolfpack. What up? Good morning. What up, Painted Pages?
Painted Page. What did Painted Pages say this morning? He sent something in the Discord this morning.
Oh, I didn't see.
I don't remember what it was.
I saw it, but I don't remember. Good morning. Good morning. Josh in the house. Josh Phillips. Expedition 33 has him hooked. Yeah, that's his new game. What is this? Kind of like a Skyrim type of game I'm hearing? I haven't been really wanting to game recently, man. Asking if Painted Pages checked out the Predator Badlands trailer. I still haven't seen it, but what is everybody thinking on? I of course saw the Predator design or whatever, like the scene where he's like yelling. It just looks so CGI, man, compared to the OG shit.
But if you go back and watch the OG shit though, because I saw an OG and I'm like, this looks like someone's got a spatula with like some saran wrap around it.
I feel like the Predator in the Badlands trailer looks too human. Like in his face,
I haven't watched the trailer yet.
Yeah, you haven't even seen this.
I've only been seeing the reels about it and the reels that you guys have been sending me, which please don't stop.
See, mocked with me. He said the Predator design looks like shit. He looks too human. He looks soft ass Predator with his narrow ass face. OG Predator had a big wide body head.
You saw it in the trailer.
What I see?
In the trailer,
the
Independence Day alien's skull is in the trailer for Predator.
I think it's a theory. I don't know if this is confirmed, but we saw this reel where this guy is saying an alien skull from the Independence Day Will Smith alien was in the background of the Predator ship, kind of like in Predator 2, where we saw the Xenomorph skull for the first time. That would be a pretty cool inclusion into that universe, right?
I might say your name wrong, but Malika? Good morning.
What up?
I apologize if I said that incorrectly.
Don't apologize. Stand on it.
Malakia.
EML, what up? Peter Powers, what up? What did it do, baby?
Malika. Maybe.
Mike says, hey, I wish I had my way because every day would be a Friday and you could even speed on the highway. I'd play ghetto games, name my kids ghetto names, Little Mookie, Big Al, Lorraine.
We know a Mookie.
Big Mook.
Big Mook.
So my boy Taz. So that was that was the thing. I was talking with shout out to Journos Comics. I was talking to him the other day because he does music as well. And we were talking about nicknames, and I was like, I just kind of rolled with the GemMint name, even though I didn't intend that to be a nickname, because I always went by a bunch of names back in the day. And even Taz, first of all, Taz, Tizzle, Young Tizzle, Mookie, Big Mook.
Hold on, there's more. I keep thinking of other ones that were for you, though.
Oh, I had a ton.
Yeah, there were so many more.
We basically called each other everything but our real names.
Can you put, since somebody put the Discord link in the chat right now? I don't know how to do it.
I actually have Discord shut down.
Team Marcel, you must come to Discord.
Yeah.
You belong
Mike,
there.
Are you able to drop that invite in there, brother? Or does it have to be from me?
Oh, Flippy's missing? He'll catch up. He needs his sleep.
Yeah, let Flippy get some rest.
He's a young 20-year-old. He's
a rambunctious young man.
Sleep.
Mr. Farts is in the house.
Hello, Mr. Farts.
His little Caesar's Avi.
Mr. Farts.
What up, Mock Swag? What up, Goondock? What's up? The Goondock Saint checking in.
But D. Marcel is saying that season 27 of South Park is coming out. Are we really on season 27 of South Park?
Yeah, I haven't been keeping up. Arnold Knight says, you put the bomb on? Who told you to put the bomb on? I didn't tell you to put the bomb on.
Healed him right up.
Oh, you know what's funny? We did try to watch a movie the other day. We started watching it. I couldn't even do it, bro.
Cecilia.
Oh, my God.
What was the movie, babe?
Three Amigos.
I tried to sneak it on, like he was on his phone.
Oh, my God.
And I'm like, what are we going to watch?
Featuring the three worst actors of all time. It was like a Nightmare blunt rotation.
It was nightmare. When I was watching
Louise.
it. First of all, I really feel like is his name Martin Short?
Yeah, he's the funniest one.
He's the funniest one. I want to see the one where I think it's Clifford. Clifford
is insane.
It's gonna be so good.
Matthew Mendoza.
Is that a 80s? That's probably like a 70s movie. Clifford?
No, that's of anything. It might be early 90s.
No, it's 80s.
No, maybe.
It might be 80s, heavily 80s.
1994. Told you.
What?
That was my childhood era.
Yo, this is so good. I want to see this. He goes, can't you just act like a normal boy? He's
what's up, D. Marcel? What's up, Mike?
Cecilia goes,
4 weekends till GemCon.
I'll take the penis mightier for 500, Alex.
No,
the pen is mightier.
First of all, Cecilia, he does have the Discord
link.
Thank
you.
Cecilia, what did he send me? Oh, man. Oh, yeah. There was a Jeopardy, and it was video game movie adaptations. The way I would have swept that whole column.
I don't know.
Bro,
Maybe.
First of all, I knew all the movies that they mentioned. Street Fighter, Doom. I'm trying to remember the other ones.
Do it.
I can't remember now. Anyway. Yeah, the sexual eruption flip is super 2008. You so 2000 and late.
Yeah.
Oh, Flippy's here.
There he is.
The Predator watch through is in order for upcoming Killers of Killers and Badlands. Yeah, so what's the deal? There's 2 Predator things coming out, Killer of Killers and Badlands. Predator, babe, we could do a Predator watch through leading up. Remember we did the Alien?
Yeah, I told you I don't like the Alien v Predator movies.
Those are the best ones, so I don't know why you wouldn't like them. You don't want to see 2 apex predators going at it, the perfect biological being and the best hunter in the universe?
Within the last 5 years, I feel like was it last 5 years? The most recent Predator movie.
Well, we didn't see the recent
I feel like it was bad.
We didn't see the Prey
Might have
movie.
been within the last 10 years.
Oh.
Most recent one.
No. What you're talking about is we watched the movie Predators, which is like Predator 3. Sucked. Super whack.
Was like Samuel L. Jackson in it as a doctor.
He's in a lot of films.
I don't know.
It wasn't AVP, I don't think. EML says it's not an 80s or 90s movie, but if you haven't seen Godzilla -1, y'all should give it a watch. You know what? I should watch that. I want to watch that and Transformers 1.
I don't think he saw that part, Eric Thompson. It did play while I had it on the TV where he shot the invisible swordsman.
Oh, no.
Yeah, he didn't see it.
We stopped watching at the part where they're on the horses in the desert and they drink their canteens. And Martin Short, a bunch of sand goes in his mouth.
Dying laughing.
But like a lot of sand.
I was dying laughing. I couldn't even. And then
he is their target audience for this movie.
And then Chevy is got a canteen full of water. He's just wasting it.
Spills
He's
on the floor.
Spitting water out, like swishing in his mouth, and then he just drops it. Oh,
he's pouring some out for the homies.
Listen.
Double M in the house. Nico G, what up?
Not only is it funny, it's so funny.
Do we have any plans for the weekend? No. We're probably going to get showing requests, I would think. I want to record a video today for Saturday.
Saturday, love.
I got an early copy of Silver Surfer, the Omnibus. I guess it's supposed to be volume 2, but they didn't call it volume 2, which is weird because they just reprinted volume 1. And they label it volume 1, but volume 2 is like Silver Surfer, Rider of the Spaceways. Anyway, a lot of dope content in there. I've been reading on it, so I'm probably gonna do a video for that after the gym Juzel today.
I don't want to go to the gym today.
Oh, okay. Oh. Well, we're going, so whatever. Mock says suck a Trebek.
Yes.
Here's a page charging admission to the gun show.
I'm hoping it is. Cecilia wants to do a root thing, but I don't think that's gonna happen.
You know what? I started to do a poll. What do you guys think of this? Can you comment if you're able to? What do you guys think about these Whatnot comic book packs? Fallen Hero says they're getting ridiculous. I'm a huge Daredevil fan, but I'm not rolling dice on BS. Too much like gambling for the exorbitant prices. Like, I find myself wanting to hate on the comic book packs, but like something about me kind of likes it. Like, I don't know. I like the idea, but it seems a little bit like you said, I'm not a big fan of the gambling aspect of it, like Pokemon rips and shit like that.
The thing I like about it, I like when they're showing the people who are doing they're taking the pack off screen, and it's like, it's a whole controversy because they're taking out the hit. I don't know. The trading card realm on Whatnot seems like it is crazy.
Well, the other thing is, like, our daughter loves little mystery packs. They sell that to kids now.
Every toy in the toy aisle is a mystery pack.
It's a huge thing now. So you're buying these packs over and over. You're probably getting doubles. You're trying to hit that big hit. And the thing is, the packs go for a lot of money, man. Like, people bid them up. What do they say? Has anybody said anything? How do people feel about these packs?
Well, they're a little bit behind. Eric is saying that his middle name is Clifton after Gene's dad. So he's
Clifton or Clifford?
I think Clifton.
Okay.
And then Lucas is saying Phie needs to catch me up on the new police cam videos. RPR is saying he saw Sinners last night. It was great. Tommy Keys says Predator kills the Marvel Universe is coming. They're not talking about Whatnot.
They got Predator versus Spider-Man just came out.
They gotta catch up a little bit. I'm gonna even be behind on it. No, I'm not behind.
D. Marcel, Freaky Friday, loves that movie. Isn't that the one with Lindsay Lohan and Jamie Lee Curtis? Or am I thinking about something totally different?
I do want to. Freaky Friday is what you're talking about. But
you do.
I do want to go back to Whatnot, but because there's things on Whatnot, you have no idea. There's so many different categories on Whatnot.
I don't know.
There's so many.
Phie likes to go on Whatnot.
I love.
She doesn't buy anything though.
I do buy stuff on Whatnot. First of all, I buy stuff from Retro Original.
Shout out to Retro Original.
For real.
Yeah, Phie goes on the thrifting channels on there and
I love the shirts. I love looking at the t-shirts.
But see, you're also one that you want to find this shirt in the wild. You don't really want to pay aftermarket prices.
I don't, but I do.
What about these dudes that are paying $800 for some 1993 Looney Tunes t-shirt?
That one I don't get, but
would you sell it for $800?
I mean, I would sell it for $800. Yeah,
well, you ain't buying.
I'm not buying it for $800, but to each their own.
Comic Addicts is in the house. What up? Polly Loeb says morning at work. Put his deposit down on the Prime One Studio Dante quarter scale waitlist converted. Well, congratulations. I still got to play Devil May Cry, man.
We got to do Silent Hill this weekend.
Yeah.
I really want to play more Silent Hill.
We're behind on the Sunday game stream. We didn't do it on Easter. We took the day off.
It did feel a little weird going to go play Silent Hill on Easter.
Yeah, it wasn't really.
Didn't feel weird for 420, but it felt weird for Easter.
Chi-Town, Bud says that I read more Marvel, but if I could make a Batman omnibus, which storyline would you want? I don't know, man. I'm not up on Batman like that, and all the stuff that I did know of is already in omnibus format. I can't really think of something off the top of my head, a Batman storyline that hasn't been adapted yet. Maybe shoot me some examples. What's some Batman storylines that have not been made into an Omni yet? Dirty Diggler in the house. Happy Friday. Took the day off to get a fresh cut. I want to get a cut too. I want to get like a little burst fade or something.
You said you were growing it out.
Well, I'm going to keep the top.
You said you were growing it out.
But I don't want to grow it out long like I had. I watched an older video of mine when I had it down like shoulder length.
That was too long.
It's too long.
The second it can go in a ponytail, it needs to be cut.
I want to clean it up around here. And I got bed hair right now too, so don't mind me with the flat spots.
My hair was curly when I took it out of my bun this morning, and it's not curly anymore.
Tommy Key said he did chop it up a little bit with Nerdcore. Rough, just the way your mother likes it. Yo, he was savage on that, man. Sean Connery from the dungeon said good morning, Skrilla and Phie.
Good morning.
What's funny is Phie really always had that one name. I mean, she had the little other nickname.
Since your mom gave it to me.
My mom didn't give it to you. Tell her ask her where she came up with it from.
Exactly.
She has no idea.
How did she say it to me first then?
She didn't. That's the thing. Mock Swagger not feeling the new BT and H. Yeah. Even Gold Rush, he's like, it's not my favorite thing. But the thing is, he sends them a bunch of tracks. For some reason, all 5 of them like that beat, that track. Because the beat in the song was really just like an Eazy-E tribute. But they liked it a lot. And like I said, I guess they wanted to put it out like as a street single, something hard, because they're supposed to come out to one of Conor McGregor's fighters or some shit. Because, they're on his record label right now, this Greenback Records.
Right.
So I guess, in the whole UFC scene.
But nobody's favorite artist ever stays the same. Like everybody, you evolve.
You always want that old thing.
You always evolve.
But I'm telling you, man, Rush got some beats for them that's on some fire-ass vintage Bone Thug sound.
There you go.
But that's what they wanted. I guess, they wanted a hard track. All the verses are fire. It's probably one of the hardest Wishbone verses in a long-ass time.
Really?
Yeah, the Wish.
I feel like I haven't heard Wish in a minute.
He doesn't always. Yeah, he only really comes around for the group efforts. Busy killed it. I think they all did good verses.
Why is my thing not keeping up?
It ain't no first of the month or days of our lives type of vibe. It's more of like a creeping on a come up era type of vibe if you think about it. MC Skrilla, Devastator says, LMAO, the Sucker Trebek tea is fire.
Thank you. Cecilia got this for me when I sold the one that I found, and I was so upset.
Yeah, we were asking this on Monday. I wasn't sure either. The penis mightier for 500. Oh, that's Oblivion. Okay, so this one is like a Western JRPG with interactive elements to turn-based combat when you dodge, parry, etc. Oh, so is it good then? What do you say it was called? Commander 33 or some shit?
Cartel from Hell wants to get the internet fired up. He says OG. Sorry. OG Fruit of the Loom had a cornucopia. Yes or no?
Yes.
They're trying to Mandela effect.
Well, they said they didn't, but people have proven
I've seen images of it.
First of all, where's everybody coming up with this then?
I feel like I'm going to find one.
First of all,
in my shirt.
Big up Cartel from Hell and all the Cartelians. Now, Flippy's actually here.
But I do like the old Fruit of the Loom tags. The fruit just looks so good on it.
Those are like vintage now, right?
Mm-hmm.
Luden24 finally caught it live. Good morning from Australia. Another Aussie.
Aussie.
We got a lot of Aussies in the house. Phie, get on that trailer. I thought it was a female predator, but apparently not. Yeah, very narrow face, right? Feminine.
Well, the face looks very female every time. They're all of their faces are female.
Devastator says, yeah, I heard the same thing, that the Predator vs. Spider-Man book is good. Ordered his. They do have different species of predators, so got to keep that in mind.
Oh, I didn't know that.
Well, they got the hunter predator, and then this, that, and the third. Flippy thought it looked cool. I get the vibe they're going on an interesting take on the line predator or something. They're hybrids, Pate's saying. Oh, because dudes will bang anything. It's a half human, half predator. Jeez Louise.
Dudes will do that.
So now we got Alien, Predator, Blade Runner, and Independence Day in the same universe. So is that confirmed? Was that the skull of the Independence Day alien? Metal Elf, what up? See, John Ammer says Predator vs. Spider-Man 1 was awesome and more gory than I thought it would be. Definitely worth a read. I'm surprised because I don't feel like they go together. Like you said, yeah, Predator being a gory killer hunter. Spider-Man is not about that. Yeah, the old Predator design probably looked like that to include animatronics, to move the mouth pinchers, but not needed now with CGI. I think it should have stayed part of the design. There was a Discord link.
Gosh, don't.
Oh, Comic Guy says, my tagging name is Psych, and my close friends call me, is that Chico with a K? Fallen Hero rolling off 5 hours of sleep.
Is it Psych or is it Sick? It's Psycho or Sicko.
Psych and Chico.
Tommy Keys wants to know if you'd rather bang a predator or a xenomorph. I've never seen a female predator. I've only seen the female xenomorph.
The Queen.
So
Queen ain't nothing nice. Yeah, but Fallen Hero, you're here. You're able to be here during a live though, so to me, it's worth it.
But she's very full of goo
and eggs.
Ugh.
Alex says Three Amigos is a classic.
It's so good. It's so funny. Jem couldn't do it.
Steve
He's like,
Martin is hilarious.
I can't watch this.
In what movie is he hilarious?
Listen, he's on the top of the wall trying to get their attention, and he's like, Whippoorwill. He's doing all the things. He's like, hey guys.
When are we gonna pull the movie for the movie club, baby?
I don't know. I feel like there's some in here that we watched frivolously.
Well, then we'll just have to pull another. Arnold Knight says my little buttercup. Isn't that Princess Bride?
Or Half Baked.
That's how Phelps always feels watching Beat the Geek back in the day.
Nate Dogg, what's up?
Nate Dogg in the house. Shout out to Mean Gene too if he's watching. Annex said he made it. Oh, the Wizard. Yeah, we still haven't seen the Wizard.
Bobby De La Ghetto. Good morning.
I haven't seen Bobby in a minute. Bobby Digital. G Moya, what up? Phie's up. She's up to date on the police cam videos. She's watching them. They're not keeping up with her.
They're not. Yeah, I'm trying to find one that I can't locate. I don't know.
RPR's announced. Everybody's loving this Sinners movie, man. It seems like it's the modern day Dusk Till Dawn. You shot the Invisible Swordsman. Prey was pretty cool. I watched it in the Navajo dub. Navajo. I heard a lot of mixed reviews on it, but I've heard a lot of people say they did like it. Saw the Alien trailer. I legit thought it was Planet Earth 3 trailer because it had Neil deGrasse Tyson. So
really?
This is that Alien Earth TV show that's coming out, right?
Oh.
The Predator was trash. Oh, so was that? Which one was that? Was that a fourth one?
That might be the one that we saw.
Well, they have, Predator, Predator 2, and then Predators.
I remember people saying that it wasn't good.
Yeah, The Predator. And at the end, you had the guy wearing like the Predator suit or some shit like that.
There was I feel like Charlie Day was in it or something. I'm thinking of Godzilla.
The Predator was a recent one that we saw in the theaters. I remember it had the human-sized Predator at the end. Not to spoil it, but Prey was good. Predators with Thomas Jane is bad. Okay, so Prey is the newest Predator. So I think The Predator came out before that. Killer of Killer has done similar style to Arcane. Oh, the video game adaptation movies in jeopardy. The answers were Street Fighter, Doom, Five Nights at Freddy's, Rampage, and Tomb Raider. Because they did 2 with The Rock. They did Doom and then they did Rampage. I haven't seen Rampage. I figured it was going to be dumb. Arc 3D says no way Predators was great.
What else? What's going on this weekend? Is there a con this weekend?
No, I don't think so. C2E2 was just last weekend, I think, right? I mean, there might be some local joints, but
I feel like there was something we wanted to talk about, and I can't remember what it was.
Tin Man's in the house. Weekend vibes. Yes, Spider-Man versus Predator.
All right. Well, I guess we're wrapping it up. No.
Thomas Cap says money grab on the comic book packs.
Another Caps?
Yeah, we got Jesse Caps and Tom Caps.
Are they related?
No. D. Marcel just got the Compendium 3 and 4. The boys, they'll arrive next week. Tuesday, let's go. I was thinking about selling my my omnibuses. I have the 3-volume omnibus set. I feel like I'd rather just buy what I want instead of risk money on something I end up not wanting. Talking about the comic book packs. Is this from a Three Amigos too? Oh, great. Real bullets.
Yeah, probably. That sounds very like something that Chevy would say.
Tommy said, I saw someone I watched open one up and it looked kind of cool, to be honest.
Is it Chevy or Chevy? Because his name is spelt like Chevy, but I feel like you say it Chevy.
The Predator was a bad one. I actually loved Predators. Killer Casson was a refreshing new take on the world. Yeah, I think I was thinking about The Predator. Walker Joe in the house for $50 a box, and 3-pack sellers are eating. So are they just selling them for $50 now and not auctioning them? Mike Cecilia says the mystery pack shit is out of hand.
Damn.
I feel like that when we buy it for our daughter. She loves it. Little FNAF mystery packs or My Little Pony shits or whatever.
Well, I mean,
you like them too.
I love them. I love them. But I don't like when toys exclusively do that, where it's like you got these kids buying mystery
That's
packs.
What I'm saying.
Like, just let them buy the collection.
It seems like it should be an 18 and older kind of
thing.
Right. Alex says Phie's absolutely right. The Whatnot card scene is rife with scams, deception, and trickery. I remember when we were on there heavy, and an ex-football player got in trouble for doing some type of scam or some shit.
I saw one recently where a guy did a Pokemon open, and then for whatever reason he took his hand off the screen after it showed that there was I don't know the significance of this. I don't collect Pokemon cards, but that there was a rainbow edge on one of the cards. And then it was gone when he brought his hand back onto the screen or some shit. Crazy.
Jimmy Jam says, ran my packs last night, made a fast 800, but think the covers are garbage.
Really?
Just for the Daredevil pack? Because you know what? When they did the first pack, I kind of liked how they had those Ultimate Spider-Man 1 different variants and shit. It was kind of cool.
Thanks, Mom.
Does your daughter collect a cute little random dolls girls get these days? What is it? What does she collect? Yeah.
Meg is getting... I don't know if she wants us to say it. I don't know if she wants this lore out there. She gets mad every time we share lore about her.
Mystery box things now. We always get her.
They're not even like a big name brand. If I said it, you probably wouldn't even know.
Mog downloaded the wrong Freaky Friday movie, or was it the right one? I feel like you could flip Pokemon faster than comics. My cousin bought a car in cash just selling Pokemon within like 2 months. People are into the Pokey.
First of all, I love Pokemon. I just don't collect it.
So Flippy's saying the first AVP was good, but the second one, Requiem, was so bad.
I want to see Requiem for a Dream.
I want to get like a burst fade like this and maybe a little cleanup right here. And
I want you to get one of those modern mullets.
The MM?
The modern mullet. I don't know what they're called.
Wolf Attack says when the alarm sounds in Silent Hill, that's scary shit. What with the static radio stuff is really the scariest.
Phelps, I bet you are. I saw a kid had an Arcanine card taped to his skate deck underneath his grip tape.
You just said a bunch of words. I don't know what that means.
Why?
His skate tech and his grip tape.
Grip take. His grip tape.
Batman the Knight is my favorite modern Batman storyline. Alex says, which one is that? Is Batman the Knight?
Really, Tommy?
Is that the one that had like downloadable skins in the comic that you could redeem for a game or something? I feel like it is. I think I was reading those in singles. What's Tommy talking about?
Nate, first of all, Nate Dogg says, Phie, that's a baller shirt. One of my favorite SNL skits.
Yeah.
I found this shirt at the thrift store one time, and then I sold it on Whatnot. And now I'm like, I'm never selling another shirt again. And then Tommy says, can we get a tabletop gaming section in the Discord?
Well, I don't know about tabletop gaming. We're definitely going to have cards playing.
No. He said in the Discord,
in the
not
Discord.
at GemCon.
Oh, okay.
I didn't know you were a tabletop gamer, Tommy Keys. It's probably good that you're not coming to GemCon then, because me and Gem will.
Who the fuck is Jom?
I don't know who Jom is, but Gem. I was gonna say Gem and something else. We would whoop your ass in any game he brings to the table.
That's really what you were trying to get to.
Yes, me and Gem.
First of all, the way you guys ever see that one skit or some show where they're like the kind of like trashy couples doing
I think Jamie McBride is no, it's somebody else, and she's like, "What's always on your nightside table?" And he's like, "A sock." She's like, it just all of the.
I forgot what that whole scene was, but that's me and Phie playing Pictionary.
We get it.
MJ in the house. What up, brother? Shout out to Patty and Tim watching.
Good morning.
You don't even say good morning. EML like the Wolverine versus Predator, but yeah, see, that makes more sense to me. Wolverine versus Predator makes more sense than Spider-Man versus Predator, right?
Yeah, like Pictionary, Scrabble. Like, I guess Scrabble's not really a team game, but we will beat you in every game.
We got to play that mind meld game where we both say a word and we try to get closer to the main word.
It's bad. It's like twins. It'll be like twins. We'll get it fast.
Well, we've been hanging out every day together for like 24 years. Jeez Louise. Mock says Crazy and Lazy verse are dope. See, I thought Lazy had the weakest verse. I think Busy, Wish, Crazy, Flesh, Lazy in the new song, which is an insane order for me. I thought Lazy, he was the only one that wasn't really chopping. I like Lazy though. I said MOTHUG, repping that Mo Thug shit.
Hold on. So Fallen Hero says the little FNAF mystery bags are like $7 each. Now they used to be like $9 or $10 each. He says my kid loves them. I just can't justify a $7 letdown. I can't justify $100 to $150 in letdowns. It's like you're gonna have to.
But the kids like it because they just want something, man. They don't really care what the hell it is. And then
just want something.
They want to get that rare one. MJ's at the zoo with the kids. Just want to say hello and have a good show. Catch them on the rewind.
All right, MJ.
Don't
let them get too close. Those orangutans can reach far out.
No, you gotta be careful for real.
They'll get you.
D. Marcel said Pitbull had the biggest change when it comes to music. His first two albums were gangster rap, and then he slowly went into pop music. I don't think anyone's really mad at Pitbull, though.
He's Mr. Worldwide.
He went from Mr. 305 to Mr. Worldwide.
Someone comments that shortly you'll get to.
So I remember when Pitbull was first coming up, we were in the music scene during that time, and the people on like those first songs, like "Damn It, Man," was Piccolo. Deslock was the main guy from Piccolo. So and Rush worked with Piccolo. They got songs together and everything.
Not from Dragon Ball Z, though.
I know, but his name is Pick It to the Low.
That's an instrument. You know that, right? A piccolo is an
instrument. I didn't know that.
Yes,
I thought it was a green alien.
No.
What is their race name? They have a certain name. I can't remember what it is.
Now we're throwing out names for races, babe.
Namek.
Oh.
I was gonna say it starts with an N too, which is like gotta be careful here. Yeah, Rush got songs with JT Money too.
Dun, 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 dun.
Some player ass shit. And what this is?
Some player ass shit.
Alex says true. There was a point where Pitbull wasn't. Yeah, he wasn't Mr. Worldwide. He was Mr. 305. Damn it, man! That shit was huge in Florida. The album was called Miami. Money is a major issue. I remember that shit. K Marco, aka the Juggernaut. I forgot what he said it was. It wasn't the Juggernaut.
That's a great acronym for Miami.
It was a good one, right? Money.
If you go down there, you'll realize money is a major issue.
Kane, I have not been reading this, man, but I do get the trades. When the trades come in, I might check it out. Damn, did I already get one? I do want to read up on this whole, but I feel like there's a couple things going on, right? Eddie Brock becomes Carnage, but then you have a new person becomes Venom.
What's up, Kane Marco?
I'm not caught up with it, though. I did not pre-order the Switch 2. I have zero interest in the Switch 2. But to be fair, I didn't really watch the Super Mario Kart World trailer What is the deal with that? Is it? It's like an open world Mario Kart type of vibe. It's not the same as like Mario Kart 8, which I did play recently. Yeah, this is the game, Expedition 33. First game made by a small team of 30 and knocked it out the park just like Wukong. Meanwhile, AAA Studios stay pumping out pure sloppy. Damn, Expedition 33. So is that something that we should play? Should we play X33? Claire Obscure, Expedition 33. Clint likened it to Final Fantasy VII Rebirth gameplay. Ooh.
Wee.
Bro, I had to lock in for that platinum trophy on Final Fantasy VII Rebirth for real. What did Mike ask?
About
yeah.
of the Lumi.
Is it a Mandela effect or was it real? The beaver jaw action? Got to watch out for the gorillas they'll hurl at.
So Hustle SM says,
Hustle.
He says the video about how you came up rapping to switching to your passion to support your family and figuring out with Phie was a great watch. Shout out to you guys for rocking for so long.
Thank you, man. Yeah, and I had the idea for the video, and as I'm talking about it, I don't really realize, like, I'm like, oh yeah, man, this happened, and then, us having the kids, and then getting a regular job, and then doing YouTube stuff. That wasn't planned to be in it.
The YouTube shit came out of fucking nowhere.
Well, you remember though, I was getting back into comics. I was getting a bunch of packages.
He was like doing the Instagram thing. He was doing a lot of comic book stuff on YouTube that I knew, like he was posting like pictures of his shit and Instagram. And I'm like, I mean, I guess okay. Like because I've never been good at computers. Like I've never been big on computers.
Well, the last thing you remember with me was comics was me leaving the comics at the apartment that we were getting evicted from, and you went back and grabbed them.
I did. That was my first. I was like, oh, this seems like something you'd want to keep. I want these if you don't want them. These are full of cartoons.
I have a vivid memory that you don't remember, but I remember starting to order stuff off of eBay and starting to get packages in. And then there was a time where it was like packages coming in every day.
I'm like, why do we need a P.O. box?
No, and I remember you being like, kind of getting angry, like, what's going on? We're both working. You're getting all these packages. Yeah. What am I getting? And then I remember when I started to sell some stuff, you were like, oh, okay, yeah. Keep doing whatever you're doing.
Because I had recently quit my job too, though.
Oh, yeah.
Because I became a stay-at-home mom.
And then I started
That's
selling.
a whole story. You guys don't even want to hear anything about that. It has to do with the kids. It's not fun. It's a whole other thing. It's a real downer.
Yeah. Where we at? We have beautiful pinatas for what is he talking about? Is this from
his birthday?
Three Amigos?
Oh, yeah. Sorry. We didn't watch the whole thing. I had to turn it off. I'm going to go back and watch the whole thing by myself because he can't sit through it for a second any longer.
But meanwhile, I'm still knocking out episodes of Transformers cartoon. I watched one yesterday.
RPR says half of a watermelon in a dog bowl. This is a mixing bowl. This is not a dog bowl.
It is kind of a dog bowl.
Has entered the chat. No, this is just half of a watermelon.
Kraven vs. Predator makes a lot of sense, actually. Shout out Lucas Otero.
It's the other half of the watermelon. I wasn't going to eat anything, but I'm kind of feel like I want to eat this.
Bobby Day, what up?
But I have the watermelon. It is here. I'm just going to put it on the screen like that.
Nate Dog. Flippy Fact says 2004, James Cameron initially hated the idea of Alien vs. Predator until he saw it. Then he actually enjoyed it. The Queen Alien is heavily featured in it. Rare, funny enough. Xenomorph adds some teeth. First of all, they got two mouths. What that mouth do?
Jesus.
I know that's what Mike's one of his handles is, psychedelic or psych.
That throws me off because I think of sicko.
Sycamore style more sicker than yours.
In a dog bowl. RPR.
The singing tree. I know we were watching that. And I was like, is this like a Bible reference in Three Amigos with the singing tree? The burning bush?
Yeah, that was wild. What was that? And what was he singing? He was singing something obnoxious.
I don't remember. We had a lot going on.
I think it was, I called the witch doctor. Boom, 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 boom. And then
a bunch of scenes that drag on too long in that movie. Fallen Hero was finally able to see his kids during the week as well. So a lot of positives. Yeah, man. Before we moved to Texas, one of the reasons why I took the job is because I took a job in Miami living in Lantana, and it was like an hour and a half commute there
we were trying to find alternate solutions. Like he was taking the bus to work, like taking the train.
But
That's what I
basically,
meant, not buses, but the train.
So I would be gone. I would be at work for 9 hours because you had to take an hour lunch break. And then I had like a 3-hour commute. So I would be gone all day.
12 hours at least.
At least. And I would come home. I would eat dinner, see Steph and the kids, feeding the kids. And then I would go to sleep and do it all over again.
Like see us in passing. Like, oh, hey, you're home. Good night.
For a year and a half.
Yeah, shit sucked.
Yeah. But I wanted to move up because that's when I became a supervisor with direct reports. I took a job further away because I wanted to move up in the company, and I figured, something will happen.
Who wants to move up in a company?
I was a very ambitious young man at that age.
Equals more responsibility.
I wanted all the responsibility.
You wanted all of it.
And so I did it for a year and a half, and then sure enough, something did give, and they offered us this thing to relocate, which wasn't something that was offered. That was unheard of. I never heard of that in our department. So we did it, man, and shit was crazy.
Fallen Heroes got the same commute right now.
Damn, bro. Hour and a half. It was a 3-hour commute on a good day. Now, if anyone knows anything about South Florida, driving in and out of Miami during rush hour in the morning at night.
There's an accident and there's traffic every day.
And they are quick. The first thing they do is shut down lanes. They don't even think about it.
It's all the way on the right hand side. We're going down to one lane.
We got a fender bender. Shut down 2 lanes.
And okay, so we're in Indiana right now. The highways are like they don't have that many lanes, but in Florida, each direction has like 6 to 7 lanes each way. Yeah, South Florida,
if you're lucky.
Going through Palm Beach, Broward, and Dade. I don't know about Dade. I don't really drive in Dade like that.
Well, Dade is insane. Everywhere in Miami is traffic. It's like driving in LA.
When he got his job in Miami, we went down there to see about getting an apartment to move closer. It was so expensive. Yeah. I don't know how there are homeless people that live in Miami because being in Miami costs money on like just a daily basis. I don't know how anybody affords to live in Miami is crazy.
Coconator hit us with a $5 super chat. He got the Century trade in the giveaway. Yeah, man. Appreciate it. Thanks for being here. Thanks for joining the giveaway. I actually got a giveaway going on right now for Absolute Wonder Woman issue 1 first print. And then I think I'm going to do a Silver Surfer omnibus giveaway for the next one, y'all. Because I'm going to do this Silver Surfer review for the volume 2, but I got 2 copies of volume 1 because I got my OG copy and I got the new printing. So I'm probably going to do a whole Silver Surfer thing. Yeah, you want to pick the movie, babe?
All right, hold on. Here it is.
All right, so this is not. We're still in the 90s. We're doing Minty Fresh Movie Club.
We were supposed to go to the 80s.
Well, you never printed them out, so I don't know what you expect.
Oh yeah, you don't. Whatever. All right.
What's the movie, babe? What are we watching?
I don't know. I don't want to watch this. I don't know what it is. It's just pie. It just says pie.
Pie. What the hell?
Someone recommended it. It's just pie. Like 3.14 pie.
That's whack.
P.I. This better be a good fucking movie. I was really disappointed when we got Fire in the Sky, but loved the movie. Fire in the
Sky was worth watching.
Fire in the Sky set me down. Nate Dogg says it's a good movie. Cecilia says Pie is a good movie. Guys, Pie.
All right, we got to watch Pie. How do you even search for that on your streaming service?
It's P.I., babe.
Well, why'd you write
the symbol? Because
you wrote a hieroglyphic down.
Super senior. Okay, just know that. Wow. He was a super senior. He said 5 years of high school. 4's not enough.
We're both GED holders, so I don't want to hear it.
But you know why I had to get my GED.
Why?
Because I couldn't stay in high school anymore. Why are you laughing?
Oh, I forgot the reason why.
Yes.
I just remembered. Wolf Attack says Tweeterhead Purple Catwoman statue looks dope AF. Is beautiful.
Not American Pie and not Life of Pi. It's just P.I.
I've seen the other two. I've seen American Pie, however many they made, and Life of Pi. I did see that one. Wasn't that with like the kid? He was stuck on a raft or something.
Yes, but isn't also Life of Pi a 2000s movie? I don't think it's a 90s movie. This is a 90s movie. We're not into the horrible millennium.
Oh, we still got to watch Class of Nukem High because RPR. I cut you off.
Classic what?
We still need to watch Class of Nukem High. And I said that because RPR mentioned it's like a trauma movie.
I tried to put it on. That's what got us on Three Amigos. I was going to put it on so we could find your dad in the movie.
I wasn't ready.
And you were not with it. You were like, I don't want to do that right now. And I'm like, all right, so I'm going to surprise you now.
I think I was doing something on my phone or something. Flippy says, because sadly there haven't been many Alien movies where the Queen is heavily featured, which is BS. One of the best things ever introduced into the franchise. Isn't that controversial though? Don't some people not like the fact that there's? I think we talked about this. People don't like the fact that there was a Queen. Mock didn't like Prey. Nice MS. Nate Dogg's in the stew.
I don't know what that means, RPR. He says pie is great, but it's very heady. I don't know what that means. Like psychedelic?
Arnold Knight saying, My Little Buttercup is Three Amigos. You didn't make it to the singing and the bar part. They sing show tunes, My Little Butter. I think that's actually right where we turned it off. That's right. Where they show up to that bar. Yeah.
Right when they're getting, oh no, they get their suits. That's where we turned it off, but that wasn't where we turned it off.
Phelps was always confused with the introduction of super predators. Isn't that a Jim Henson thing?
Right.
That's Pacific Rim.
Oh, you know what? There's a lot of people in the chat who have their GEDs. Thanks, guys.
Yeah. I got my GED after. So I signed up for high school for the 5th year, but I didn't go since my 3rd year. So I was enrolled. I went to a couple days in that 5th year. Felt kind of awkward to be there, to be honest. It was a human hybrid in the Predator. That's what it was at the end.
She's my cherry pie.
Yeah, the Predator was the 4th one. Prey was the 5th. Yeah, here it goes. So we got to watch all these. I think I have the Blu-ray actually for the first 3, like in a tri-pack. Rampage was dumb fun if you enjoyed the arcade. I actually am a big fan of the Rampage arcade.
Oh, okay, cool. The guy who made Pie also made, I don't think I can say this word right. Requiem for a Dream.
Oh, everybody keeps talking about that.
Requiem.
I gotta be honest, Pie, terrible name for a movie.
My mouth can't move in the order of those letters. Requiem.
Requiem.
Requiem. There's one R. Requiem.
The Predator with the bad guy from Logan had the genetically enhanced Predator. Okay. Don't ever watch Rampage. It's a waste of time. The Wizard is 1,000 times better. This weekend is a 48-hour stream, right? That'll be so boring.
You made Tommy upset. You broke Tommy Key's heart on Tuesday because he thought we were going live again. And then you dropped your rap video.
Well, I said we were going to go live because I didn't think the rap video was going to be ready, but it was ready. So I try to keep the schedule. So yesterday, I dropped that statue review, but later in the day. I've been trying to drop videos around the same time we go live, so everything is like 10 a.m. Eastern. But I ended up getting it out late, but I said, screw it. I just wanted to put it out for a Thursday vid.
Something.
Chevy.
Make a grown man cry. Right?
Chevy.
She's my cherry pie.
See, Tommy says the Boys comic was a real letdown. So I disagree. I remember I read the Boys comics way before the show came out. And I remember thinking, this is the craziest comic I've ever read. Garth Ennis.
The first frame of the comic book is insane. Just the first scenario that you're in. The first scene setup.
The comics blew my mind, to be honest. I love the comics.
It's facetious.
Everyone's saying it's Chevy like the restaurant. Can we just say, is it Chevy like the car?
It's Chevy. It's not Chevy. It's not
Chevy.
It's not.
Oh, it's Chevy Chase. Chevy
It's
Chase.
not a SH sound. It's a CH sound.
Is he the only person in the world named Chevy?
Well, when we lived in South Florida, in Margate, there was a road or something that was Chevy.
That's wild. Phelps is with me. Says, never understood why people like Steve Martin or Chevy.
No.
What is this? Hell yeah. Michael Gem will want the power glove after that. Oh, okay.
She's my cherry pie.
Peter Powers got the 3 TMNT OG hardcover compendiums and picked up Last Ronin and Lost Years hardcovers and have the Mirage Years, the first 3 volumes of IDW, starting a new obsession. You got to get the TMNT Adventures compendium, comes out. It might even be this week, or it came out this week. TMNT Adventures, the Archie comics. And then there's the TMNT source book I got coming in, which goes with the IDW stuff.
IDW sounds like a drink company.
Like a root beer company.
I expect them to make me a nice root beer float.
AJ Rams, what up? Perry Gaming, what up?
Oh, good morning.
Lego even has exclusive mystery packs for minifigures, but you can use an app to scan a QR code to see what's in it. So what's the point? Nothing.
That's cheating.
Oh, we got the Lego thumbnail. Who made this one? Was it Mike or was it Arnold? Brad. It's really Brad. Should I start calling him by his government name?
Okay, so stay tuned. We're watching after this. It's pretty much been decided by a few people.
Yeah, I've seen people.
They're like, you're gonna need you're gonna need to like do a brain cleanse after pie. So I honestly, I like that. Thank you.
I like the Lego thumbnail because of Phie's shirt, the fragile like a bomb.
It's really so true. It's really
fragile,
so true.
not like a flower, but like a bomb.
Like a bomb.
We got a really good Funko Pop thumbnail that kind of looks like this Lego thumbnail.
Coconator. He is not in Three Amigos. Your dad is. He could be a third amigo, or fourth amigo. He's in.
Supposedly, my dad was an extra in Class of Nukem High.
Class of Nukem High.
Is the pollen absolutely insane by anyone else right now? His deck is yellow. I don't know, but Phie's got allergies like a mug. I'll tell you that much.
I sneeze.
Nate Dogg says it's a baller shirt. Oh, you read this one.
Thanks.
Phelps is sitting on a mini fortune of Pokemon.
I know he is. He's into Pokemon.
We could definitely do a tabletop gaming. We got to ask Indoor Sugar whenever he rolls out of the Matrix.
No, Cecilia already got it done.
Oh okay.
Thank you, Cecilia.
Thanks. AVP Requiem was filmed so dark, I saw it in theaters, could barely see anything. The Mississippi mud flap. What about the Lamborghini leg lock?
Well, this is a Mississippi mud flap right here.
I got one, right?
When you grow it out.
Look how my shit is all messed up right now. This is why I end up cutting it. I don't know that we get pollen out here like that, right?
Rock and Roller Rankins. I heard that Chevy was awesome in Community, but
Chevy.
he wasn't. Yeah, what did I say?
You said Chevy.
I didn't mean to.
Nerdcore in the house.
He's an asshole behind the scenes. Rock and Roller, did you see the documentary that they did on SNL? I think it's on Netflix.
What's funny enough, Lorne Michaels was the producer of Three Amigos. I guess that was an SNL spinoff.
Is Three Amigos an SNL spinoff? I think it was in SNL.
Flippy says, speaking of Meg, the Meg contains the actor Cliff Curtis, who played the chieftain of the water people in Avatar, the Flippy of Water. Flippy facts. Hashtag Flippy facts.
Ooh, flip fact.
Predator 2 is the weakest in the franchise. It's always been my favorite one, but I think mostly for that ending. Always blew my mind.
Do you have a pen? Just a regular ink pen.
Probably
I hate when
not.
people say that. Like, what kind of other pen is there?
A lead pen?
There's no lead pen.
A mechanical pencil.
Ooh, perfect. Where'd you get this? This is
It was
mine.
up there on the shelf. You probably put it there.
Stealing my shit.
Have you read Alien vs. Batman? Is pretty good. Got me into Wildcats. I might have years ago. I think I did read that. I'm trying to think if that's in an omnibus somewhere. Maybe not. Oh yeah, here's a little FNAF thing. Yeah,
There we go. Boom, boom, boom.
Does Phie ever watch the stream afterwards? Yeah, sometimes I'll throw it on just to see like if it came out clear. What does the sound like?
We sit
But
down
sometimes we keep it rolling.
and we watch the show and we laugh.
It's funny as fuck to us.
I have to be in a specific kind of mood though.
She used to not like to watch the show.
I
back.
don't listen. It's very cringe to watch yourself back and like.
Nah, but we'll watch it back and then sometimes we'll just leave it on and we'll just be laughing to ourselves.
If I watch it back and I'm not in a good mood, I'll tell him delete every video that I'm on. I'll tell him get rid of all of it.
He's not at the moment, but wants to get into some tabletop gaming.
Oh, okay. You know what? You guys are right then.
What?
I didn't think felt tip pen is a thing. That is a
Well,
thing.
who's asking for that?
Laser pen. I'm not asking
What
for
about
it.
laser?
Or what
beak?
about the Benjamin Franklin?
There you go.
I don't know what a
Mox-
state pen is.
Mox says Cliff Curtis is a great actor.
Wait, Cecilia said pen is mightier.
Than the sword.
It's a this.
Oh yeah, penis for 500. Jim.
Penn State.
See, Flippy said he loved Predator 2 because it's based on the Dark Horse comics from the 90s. Yeah, the heat wave thing, right?
But also RPR or Rock and Rolla. I can't figure out who is who in that documentary because I think they portray like that Chevy Chase is kind of a dick.
No, I heard he was a dick
Kind
too.
of a dick.
Yeah, I like OG AVP. Fallen Hero said thought Prey was awesome. Not a lot of good in between. Yeah, Kraven vs. Predator makes. Who's hunting who when it comes to Kraven vs. Predator? They're hunting each other. Fallen Heroes kids love to gamble. They blew like 300 at the new claw machine in the mall.
Our the Kroger by our house has a Pokemon machine in it. And it's got to be new. It's huge. It's bigger than a soda machine.
Yeah, I was. Walker Joe says he misses Jim, the UPS delivery boy. I couldn't think of a Jim skit for the video for yesterday, so I just didn't even do it. I got to figure out a new. I need to come up with a new bit. Mock's mad at Pitbull. His first album was a banger, but now he puts out shit. He went for that. He went for that mainstream pop audience. Why'd you say that?
Because I can't tell you.
Oh, something that came up.
I can't tell you. I can't say it out loud. If you press mute, I can tell you really fast. I just can't say it out loud. They can't know.
Okay, I got you. We'll look for it. 305 Anthem will always be in the Roto. Here goes Hustle SM.
Don't make me angry. Don't make me angry. People shop at Kroger. Yeah, the thing about Kroger is I don't want to shop there, but they've got a really good gas rewards program.
Bro, I be getting my gas $2 a gallon.
Right, like they'll give you like $1.50 off a gallon, depending on how much money you spend at Kroger a month. Which I feel like we're there every other goddamn day.
We're in the center of a 3 Kroger radius. There's like.
We're in the triangle, Bermuda Triangle, and then this is how we break them down. It's big Kroger,
yeah,
regular Kroger that's like a regular grocery store. And then we've got this like little like satellite like mini location. It's the dirty Kroger,
and it's like dark and like
that's not really what I call it.
The lights don't work on the inside,
and it's like it doesn't have everything.
It's low key my favorite Kroger out of all of them.
I call it the ghetto Kroger, but
the locals call it dirty Kroger, and I was like, oh, we were close. I was
like, yeah, we were right there with you.
Devin the dude, what up?
Try Kroger area, yeah. But then there's also
I forgot what it was, Kane. Yeah,
there's also this store called Meyer, but it's got a J instead of a Y. I don't know.
Damian Wayne says, Gem, in your lore video, you never said what happened to Smoke because he's still in the game. He is.
I was waiting for this comment.
And actually, so shout out to Rush. Rush did this song with Flesh and Bone, and they did a remix where they got a bunch of other artists on it, and Smoke is on that song with them. So Smoke, who obviously is a big Bone Thugs fan, he's on a song with Flesh and Bone now as well.
Smoke Corleone.
So I gave him the nickname Smoke Corleone. Because I always felt like the name Smoke was so generic. Then you had one of the guys from Field Mob, his name Smoke.
Everybody knows multiple dudes that go by Smoke.
And then when we were going with the DB family kind of mob aesthetic, we're like
Juice, Smoke, they're very common names.
We were like, okay, let's come up with like kind of aliases. So it was Smoke Corleone, it was Ratchet Rush,
South Florida Foot Soldier.
That's a Pompano Foot Soldier. And I forget what Taz's other nickname was, but so Smoke Corleone, but then Flesh dubbed him Smoke Bone, so he goes by Smoke Bone now.
Look at Smokey Collects just commented.
Smokey,
there you are, Smokey.
Nah, so Smoke still does music. He still does stuff. Rush will still do stuff with him. But they're not doing the group thing as of right now. I don't know if it's something that they're gonna do, but he's still doing it, man. He's a talented kid.
Mock goes, Kanye goes by Pole Smoker now. Pole Smoke. God,
he's a motherfucking gay fish. That's crazy how South Park called him out on that.
But Metal Elf, Meyer is more expensive than Kroger in every aspect except for one aspect. Steaks.
Cheap steaks.
Meyer has better priced steaks than Kroger. I tried to buy some ribeyes from Kroger yesterday. $20 a steak, up to $25.
Meyer doesn't have the cottage cheese I get, the Phie yogurt I get. They rarely have the coffee creamer I get.
Just everybody have the same shit. I go into stores now and I tell Meg, let's go look at the food they have because they probably have different food. Let's go see what kind of weird food they have.
RPR said Pitbull sold out a 40,000 seat arena in Oslo in 2 to 3 minutes. Shout out to Pitbull.
Is Oslo in Poland?
I don't know.
I think that's Poland. Oslo.
So I bought every system until now. We had the Wii, we had the Wii, the Wii U.
Ow.
We have the Switch right now. Our daughter jacked my Switch. I bought the Switch when Mario Odyssey came out, played it. Now all of a sudden it's got pink decals over it, pink controller decals. She's saying like, "Why are you touching my Switch?" I was like, "I don't remember it was yours, but whatever."
Norway. I was close. Across the pond. That's what I meant when close.
Mary Jane is Venom. Honestly, kind of whack. That does sound whack. Austin LeMay, what up? Predators, and then The Predator. Okay. 2018. Yeah, I remember going to see that now. Okay, Mario Kart World. Apparently, after you finish the track, then you have to drive across the world to the next track as well. Not really sure what else it has going on. Didn't sell me, I'll tell you that much.
Mock says Leash took his Switch too, changed her gamer tag and everything.
What's with the Switch jacking?
It's in the name. Switched
up ownership real quick. Flippy says, you remember the old days when Gem was on that Wukong. Damn, I'm old for real.
Phelps says she changed it to Employee of the Month. I think it was Employee of the Year.
EOY, get it right.
Get it fucking right.
Yo, I was on that. That Wukong was calling me, man. It keeps calling me. You remember that, Chris Rock?
Oh my
New
God.
Jack City.
Oh, you know what? That is right. That he did say that.
It just keeps calling me, man. The Switch 2 has bigger buttons and a bigger screen, blah, like upgrading it with something other than big. First of all, the Switch, I didn't feel like was that much different from the Wii U. And the Wii U, does anybody talk about that? That was like a huge failure, I feel like.
Cecilia's Wii U.
I bought the Wii U for Mario Maker. That's what made me buy that. It's always a new system with the new Mario that gets me to buy it. I ain't falling for it for the Switch 2. I don't even care anymore. Yo, Smoke, bro, talented as fuck, bro. I told you, incapable of being offbeat.
Like his lips can just say words very fast. Like he doesn't get tongue-tied.
He doesn't get tongue-tied at all. Me, I'm in that bitch like Silk the Shocker, like I told you.
Mumbling.
Wait, Phie's not good at computers?
I'm not good at computers. I'm not tech savvy.
Mike Vasilia. If we made a statue out of him out of pasta, it would definitely been made out of
Fusilli.
Fusilia. This is so true. If you would have became a rich and famous rapper, it would have changed who you are from today. The only thing is, I like the fame that Suicide Boys have. They're huge on Spotify.
They're so big.
They got a core fan base, but like they're not like celebrities like how a Pitbull would be, or like a 50 Cent or somebody like that. Like they got mad money, they got fans, they make the music that they like. They don't make like hit records, but they just make every one of their song titles is something ridiculous. Like my favorite drink is root beer, and then the song has nothing to do with any of that.
Great.
It's like their song
titles. No, it wouldn't even be. It would be like I wash a Zan down with root beer or some shit like that. Washing down my sadness with root beer.
Yo, for real. But it never has anything to do with the song. So if you ever heard a Suicide Boys song and you like it, you're never going to be able to search the title for it.
Don't think that the lyrics are going to help you. They're not gonna. You're going to be looking for a song and it's going to be called 10,000 Rounds, and that they'll never have said that once.
That's Puya, though,
set.
I think.
Yeah, it is, but I'm just saying.
Eric's got a What's in the Box. Should be getting here by 10 a.m. tomorrow. I hope we'll save it. I think Nate Dogg got something coming our way, too, so we'll do a What's in the Box with both of y'all. Both of them.
I think Scrim has, like, he got married recently. I think he's found the light. And I think his music's gonna have a huge switch up.
Well, they said even like their old shit was just, and that's kind of like with my lyrics and the stuff that I would do. It's kind of like you're just trying to say the most slickest shit, outlandish shit. It's not necessarily that you feel that way or that's who you are.
That's bullshit.
And the other thing is when you make music, I always used to think like, what do people want to sing along with? Like people want to sing along with shit, so it's not necessarily.
Nate Dogg saw Suicide Boys recently. I really want to go to the tour this year.
Well, they come around our area locally every now and then.
They're local this year.
I like their music, man.
I would love to go. I feel like if I go though, they're gonna be like, "Whose mom is here?" I'll be like, "Guys, I just want to hang out. Don't kick me out.
We're older than the band.
Don't kick me out because I'm older than all of you, please."
Oh, it's Michael Keaton. It's Michael Key from Key and Peele. What's plethora we're talking about?
It's from Three Amigos, I think. I don't think we got that far. I will watch it though.
Nate Dogg been in the Discord.
We just got. Who did we just get? I'm trying to remember who just asked.
Oh, the Craven vs. Predator book just dropped. So that's
D. Marcel just asked.
What do you ask?
Yes, Nate Dogg, because he changed some of the lyrics to where he says something in one of his songs where he's talking to Lucifer, but he changes it to Jesus Christ.
Oh, they changed it up.
I think he says, "Lucifer, please come save me," and he changed it to "Jesus Christ, please come save me." It's fine. It's fine. I'm gonna sing it the way I want to sing it either way. So what?
Psychedelic is Mike's gamer tag. My gamer tag for the longest was Dove City 187, and then I changed it to GemMintYT in like 2018 when I started doing streaming with YouTube. I changed it. It used to be Dove City 187 for that killing them on the internet. Anyway, RPR says the AVP movies are sort of like if they were based off of the Dark Horse comics. A bit embarrassing, but you sort of want to watch them. Yeah, to me, like guilty pleasure movies.
My guilty pleasure. I'll tell you right now. When I was younger, I can't believe I'm saying this. Limp Bizkit. I loved listening to Limp Bizkit. And I'm like, I can't.
Limp Bizkit held his own with Meth on the track. That song was a good ass song.
I thought you meant something else.
Oh, yeah. Let me clarify.
I was like, wow,
with Method Man,
that's pretty good.
All In Together Now was a dope song. First of all, that album has a bunch of bangers. Rearranged is a good one. Break Stuff is a guilty pleasure. What's the other one? Where he goes, check out my melody, which is an old rap homage or nod to. Rearranged. It might be Rearranged, but there's another good one too. I hated Nookie. I thought that was super cringe.
It was so cringe.
And I'm
telling you right now.
And I hated their first single, Faith, was terrible too.
Yeah. Well, it was a remake. So
yeah. Yo, Limp Bizkit, Fred Durst. He did a live performance with the guy from Stain. I think it's Outside, and I like the live version with Fred Durst better than the album version.
I think he did a tour recently in his old age.
He does
the Losers tour.
No, but they say that they're still popping.
Riff Raff was the host. We should have went to that. Riff Raff would have been great.
Riff Raff is dope. I like Riff Raff.
He's funny.
Yeah, he was a funny guy.
Is there any way we can get G's to Gents on Plex?
I'm not trying to watch all that.
What?
Phelps said that's how it used to be for him. Worked 10 a.m. to 8 p.m. So only saw the kids long enough to put them to bed. Yeah, that's what it was like for like an hour and a half, man. Oh, that's what I was like. What are you talking about? He said his commute is about an hour and a half, so he's gone for about 12 hours a day.
Yeah.
And I had a lot of responsibility, so I was on call on weekends, on days off. It was crazy, man.
Rock and Rolla and Corey Feldman was there too. He was performing.
Somebody got to tell bro to hang it up.
What is his song?
The Comeback Kid. Comeback King.
King.
I'm the Comeback King.
And the leg work. Listen to the feet move.
Yeah.
Schmirk says Riff Raff is the man.
I like Riff Raff.
He's so funny.
Pate said he doesn't see anyone in his house 4 days a week for almost 20 years. Yeah, his work schedule is crazy.
It's honestly, you need to get it switched. I hate it. I hate it. Every time you tell me you're switching, I'm like, this is horrible.
And if he ain't at work, he's at the gym for 4 hours.
Right.
2 hours on the treadmill.
Basically goes from work to the gym and from the gym to work.
Phie, that watermelon is cut longitudinally.
Longitudinally.
You cut it the wrong way?
No, he says just like laterally is the only. Yeah. I don't like to go nipple to nipple. I'm going through the belly.
Oh, Fallen Heroes going from Baltimore to DC. Dizam. We drive. Yeah, we drive the length of your country in a one day work commute.
Right.
The only thing that Mike knows about South Florida are from the reels that Phie sends.
And that's really honestly exactly what it's like.
What are we drinking today? I'm drinking hazelnut coffee with some hazelnut creamer. I'm measuring. I do a quarter cup of creamer with the coffee. What about 3 to 4 cups of coffee in here? But that's my guilty pleasure is the creamer, man. John Doe in the house.
What up?
Said middle class blues. Yeah, I guess it was. What are your thoughts on the U.S. banning red 40, yellow 6, yellow 5, and some other commonly used food dyes? I'm kind of with it, man, but I don't really eat those shits anyways, to be honest. I try to eat as many whole foods as I can. My one guilty pleasure is this coffee creamer, which, funny enough,
he has tried many times to get off of it.
Get off it. It keeps calling me, man.
Listen, I wouldn't be surprised if there was drugs in there.
But I figured, man, a quarter cup of creamer ain't gonna. That's the only thing bad that I'm really ingesting. Because the thing is, the creamer I use has a whole different ingredients list in the European version, so there's extra shit in ours. But I think it's a good look. We don't need to be poisoning us. I don't like how the FDA seems to be so lax with certain things, almost like they're compromised somehow.
These
not to get too conspiracy theorists.
These colors cause like hyperactivity and like chatter in your like extra chatter in your brain type shit.
Yeah,
it's not good for you.
Critters
it's good.
In your brain.
It's good that these are going to be gone.
Our
food will look uglier, but it'll be healthier.
Bottom line is we shouldn't be eating Fruit Loops and shit like that.
If you
anyway.
eat Fruit Loops, it's gonna look. It's got like a black and white filter over it. It's gonna look weird.
Comedy Act says wife almost divorced him. Used to work at a packing house named Kings River Packaging. Crazy hours, 2 lunches. Sometimes it was Monday. All right, Pie is a good movie. Prepared to be bored, Mock says.
Wait, what did Perry say?
It ain't no American Pie. Pie's a real mind job. It's not Life of Pi, Robert, but I did see that one. I did like Life of Pi.
I don't even see what Perry said.
Alex's core in the house. We don't have Until Dawn on our list. What year is that from?
Are you sure we don't have it on our list?
I don't know. It doesn't sound familiar.
All right, let me add. I don't have a paper. I got to write on the back of this.
Mr. J got his GED at 16. Couldn't stay in high school either.
You know, in Indiana, because I'm trying to get Meg her GED. They will. It's not legal to take the test until you're 18.
Yeah, strict in Indiana.
You're not allowed.
So Pie's a mathematician who finds an obsession. Who has an obsession with finding an underlying complete order in the real world and consistently two seemingly irreconcilable entities. A lot of big words there.
Frederick L, what's up? How are you doing?
What up, Fred?
I
Freddie
can't
P.
remember the word that the movie they told us to watch. What was the one you just said? Until Dawn?
Yes. The Alien King has never been featured. We are yet to see the king. Does the Alien King not exist in alien lore? I think Sideshow made an Alien King statue, but it was based on their own idea. Icy Bird, what up?
Oh, thank you, Cecilia. This is a 2025 movie.
Look at the big brain on Brad. Fallen Here was hired to be a fighter in DC, but oldest son mother asked me not to go through with it. 24 hours on, 3 days off would have been amazing. So that's what Phie's dad was a fireman, had that same schedule. It was crazy. He would be home all day.
1 day on,
and then he would be
3 days off.
Yeah, he will always be home.
But not like one day, like 7:15 a.m. to 7:15 a.m.
24 hours.
24 hours. When our kids were little, though, I used to go to the firehouse all the time with my kids. I would always post. I'm like, you guys are pretty much sitting around doing nothing.
Yeah, mostly they're just
time.
hanging out at the firehouse, but they get those calls and they do got to go out, and it could be dangerous.
Oh, I am definitely top chat, I think, RPR. Let me change it.
What did Pate say about it weighs a lot, obviously?
I think when I said it was heady.
Arnold Knight worked 10 hours days, 1 hour each way with normal traffic, which was never. Then worked 7 to 7 Saturday and Sunday. Didn't eat dinner with my wife and daughter for years.
That's how we know when you guys hate us. That's how we know. Is when you take a job that would keep you from us for many days or hours at a time.
Hey man, we got to go out there and be the breadwinners. You weren't even working, so it kind of worked out.
Painted Pages asked if we're getting t-shirts made for GemCon. I would love to. I just can't see how I could do it. I can't pick a design because I feel like everybody's design should get picked. And I don't know what to do.
Jakad says, what up? Loved your rap. Come up video. I guess Busy Bone and the rest made up and touring now. Good for them. Thoughts on their small beef? I don't know that it's a small beef, but I think Busy Bone, man, I think he's just difficult to work with. And I think rightfully so. He said it in a song recently. The truth is I want to get paid like Snoop. He feels like they've been around since that era. They should be, they should be compensated more. And he doesn't just jump on with any. He doesn't just tour for the hell of it. Like if the paperwork ain't right, if the money ain't right, he's not going to do it.
But here's the thing. I don't think people are going to just see Busy like that. People are
tripping.
not going to go see Busy like that.
Not solo, but he does still do it. He would do his own solo tours and everything. But Bone fans want to see all 5 members performing for real. Yeah, so they're on tour again. But I think the other 4 they still do. I just saw them promote something. It was just the 4 of them went out busy. I think
Circumstances agrees with me. He says exactly, Phie.
About what?
Nobody is going to go see. First of all, grab randomly out of a group of people a 20-year-old.
Yeah, no.
Who do you know more, Snoop Dogg or Busy? But not Bone Thugs, because Bone Thugs is a different thing. Busy Bone wants to get paid like Snoop because Snoop came from a group. He's saying one individual.
Snoop didn't come from a group.
He didn't come from a group.
He was in 213, but he blew up as a solo artist with Dr. Dre.
Busy never blew up as a single artist. He's not gonna. He's not. I mean,
his first album was a banger. It went platinum. I don't know. The thing is,
he wants that. He's just not going to be that.
I think they deserve it musically, but it is what it is. They didn't really capitalize off the fame like Snoop did. Snoop branched out into a bunch of different areas. Like Snoop is Snoop. The thing he's known for at least is his music these days.
He sells sliders with Martha Stewart.
That's what I'm saying. He's more known for other shit. But anyway,
Flippy's disagreeing with. He agrees with you. He says, "Yo, Phie, you are spoiled in the U.S. We don't get rappers coming here hardly ever. If Busy came to Australia, there would be a motherfucking turnout."
Well, that's the other thing is that since the last stuff they did together, Busy has been doing a bunch of solo albums that were really good, actually. And he was been on tour with his kids that rap. His kids are like, in their young 20s or whatever now. And, Busy got like 19 kids or some shit, 18 kids.
Jesus.
And he had his first kid at like 14 years old. Busy's story is mad crazy. And he was in a foster home. He got a crazy ass story.
He's got demons on demons.
Indoor Sugar, I don't know if anyone's watching You on Netflix, but season 5 is awesome. We watched season 1, maybe 2. We watched it when it was first coming out.
I can't watch it. I don't think any of it's very realistic. Because I watch body cam videos on people who are actually being stalked, and these people don't have anything going on between their ears.
Did you know the Queen of Aliens has high heels? A Cameron joke for his then wife and producer of Aliens? Really?
I did notice that. I was like, why are his feet hiked up?
From the Dungeon got his GED after he wouldn't let me be a super senior. So we're a bunch of high school dropouts in the chat and on the screen.
Sorry, we're not degree holding baristas. Degree holding teacher's assistants.
Tommy Keys was kicked out of school at 15. Pate graduated 69th in his class. Pi is about a math theory and conspiracy code, if that's the movie you're talking about. Yeah. What is it? The anti-life equation or what? A little dark side humor for y'all. Smokey collects in the house. Just watched the trailer for the 1998 movie Pi. Good luck. Peter Powers GET as well, because I was homeschooled and they didn't offer diplomas to homeschool kids back then. But I still went to college after that. Oh, that's interesting.
Me too, Mock.
So did I. I actually am like...
No, Mock says he's a college dropout. I am as well.
Me too. I actually am. I was just a couple of credits away from my associate's degree. I was doing online and I was going in night classes too. Before I went to Miami, I think that's what I was doing. And then I took the job in Miami and I stopped doing the classes. I had no time. I
told you. I was studying to be an elementary school teacher because I'm kind of good with little kids. I mean,
well, you were good with your kids.
Yeah, that's what I thought. So, and I'm the oldest cousin on my mom's side, so I always had younger cousins. I was like, I can do this. And then I was in the police station getting ready to do my fingerprints, and I was like, I don't think I like other people's kids. And then I quit, and I got my job working where you worked with me.
And then you started working for me.
No.
Triple R. Did you see this comment that he said? But he finally got to jump back in the chat. Stupid customer. Watch Stay Tuned instead of Pi. Rampage wasn't that bad. It's a low-level kaiju movie.
Ooh, kaiju.
Can't say facetious.
Can't spell it either. I don't know how to spell it either.
The Xenomorph Queen is loved by the community. A lot of comics has some dope Queen-ish. But we talked about this. It contradicted the first movie on how aliens were born is the thing, right?
Oh, Shasper22. What's up?
Shasper in the house.
Mr. J says the issue with Bone Thugs and Harmony is they sold their publishing on a lot of their catalogs from the earlier years that had bangers.
But here's the
Grammys.
thing. So in the music industry, rights revert back after 30 years. So they just got back the rights from Creeping on a Come Up. And I think they probably just got it for Eternal right now because that was released in 95. It might even be like September of 95 type shit. So yeah, they're about to get all their shit back. Well, all the banger stuff.
Are they going to get the awards? No.
No, they don't get necessarily new awards. They have
the awards for the stuff they did.
They already got the awards for it. They got platinum plaques. They got Grammys, AMA awards, and all that. Icy Bird wishes we could see the dope ladder. You can see it. we moved it out and about, right?
Curmudgeon is trying to get us to watch Xanadu again.
How did I let Tommy Key down?
Because you were supposed to do a live show on Tuesday and you put out the rap video.
The rap video.
You can't spell crap without rap. I can't tell you how many times I said that.
I
as
heard
a
that.
kid.
I heard that in elementary school.
I did.
I remember in elementary school they would be like, they don't even use instruments. They're not musicians. I heard it all.
They're not even like talented. I can't even understand anything they're saying.
The Devastator says his high school experience was weird. Sophomore, I got called to the advisor office. Apparently, it was done because in middle school I was already taking high school class levels. I finished high school in 2 years. Oh. Well, look at the big brain on Devastator.
Well, I guess you're better than all of us. No,
I just watched the episode of Transformers where Omega Supreme fights the Devastator, and it gives you the origin on them and all that. That's pretty cool.
No, that's actually really good that you finished high school early. Don't take my ponytail.
I'm gonna need it pretty soon, babe. I'm just joking.
I'll buzz that shit before you gets that long.
Yeah, Josh, you remember we were on the Boys and Invincible train trying to spread the gospel for years. Had to bend people's arms to get them to try it. Yeah, that was even back in the early Facebook group days.
I wish that Facebook would let us do top friends again. Like Facebook do it this time.
That was MySpace. Soltero's telling Paige, chill out. She's working on it. You'll get your bag.
Wait, why did he say that? Because I saw him say that and Paige didn't say anything.
You're supposed to be working on Paige's bag.
I am.
Fallen Hero says the irony of Whatnot packs. I was trying to snag a pack for cheap and ended up winning a Superman giveaway, and I don't like Superman. First of all,
Clark,
I found the picture of me my first day of preschool with my Superman lunchbox. Maybe I'll show it with you guys soon.
It's so bad, Paige. Send it to him. He's gonna send you a reel about what is in. It might not do it.
In the creamer?
He's not gonna really.
It's like silicone or something. It's
care.
something weird, right?
But send it to him.
There was a Chevy's in El Paso when we lived there in the Fountains, right?
You're talking about Chewy's.
Chewy's is what I'm talking about.
Tacos. Greetings from the future, Pay Austin LeMay.
Icy says on the res they call them Chevy trucks, like the dude's name. That's funny. No, my dad's supposedly an extra in that Nukem High, is what we were saying. All right, cool.
Which one would be your dad? Chevy?
No.
Or Martin Short?
First of all, my dad is not like
he's
any
just
of these
a
guys.
fourth one. He's just a fourth one.
The fourth amigo. Jeez Louise.
That's funny.
Chevy was conceived in the backseat of a Chevy. That's where you got the name from?
Damn. If we get a dog, babe, I'm naming it Chevy.
Mike made the thumbnail for today's stream. Gotcha. I liked it.
Quest for Fire, curmudgeon. If it doesn't have any words and Ron Perlman, I don't know if I can watch it. I watched The Island of Dr. Moreau recently, and I think that Ron Perlman played 2 roles. He was 2 different monsters in that movie. I'm fairly certain.
Coconut, my dad was supposedly just an extra in the movie. He wasn't like a Hollywood star or anything.
Coconator. You live by the actual, because Coconator lives in South Florida. He lives in South Florida. He lives by your Jem's dad. I could tell you where he works. You could go and see him in person.
Nerdcore ain't smoked in 18 years, but the pollen's so bad. Somebody asked me if I was high at the shop. Eyes be burning. I don't have that problem. 18 years. 18 years. Find out it wasn't his.
No, that was the name I was considering.
What?
Because I said in the Discord, I like giving animals real names.
Oh my God. Do you see who's in the chat?
I said, oh, hold on. No. I said Brenda. I was like, a name like Brenda for a dog.
Oh yeah, regular human name.
He's KFB. There he is. Welcome back to the. Well, I guess not really the real world.
Yeah, he was in the VR world.
We're in the YouTube world now. He's a Jedi, by the way.
So really, Mike says even his black labs now they're looking like yellow labs because of the pollen.
Oh.
Whose Batman was the best, Frank Miller or Todd McFarlane? Probably Frank Miller.
Fartland.
I don't think Todd's Batman run is as iconic. I mean, that one cover, Batman, what is it, 423? I remember catching the Osbournes TV show back in the day. I didn't watch it like religiously or anything.
That was a show that went on for a while. They should have been the Kardashians.
Yeah.
They should have been the Kardashians.
Jem just likes to watch himself. Not really.
Shasper wants to know if we are going to go see Thunderbolts this weekend. Oh, opening weekend. Never mind.
Bro, I might. But I'm seeing people hyping it up that have seen it online, but I feel like, are they just hyping it up? There's supposedly like there's 2 after the movie scenes, what do they call it, mid-credit and post-credit, that are supposed to be really crazy. It's supposed to be really dark, the movie. I don't know, maybe we will. Will you go see it with me, babe?
I just want to see Red Guardian. That's what's in it? That's who's in it?
Yeah.
He's in it?
Yeah.
He's Russian, right?
Yes.
I like that. I like hearing Russian accent.
He's a commie.
No, I'm not. Shasper says, what's the agenda for GemCon? We're hanging out, bro. It's low key. We're hanging out. If you're 2 hours out, you're coming. We'll see you there. You'll see
We're
exactly
just
what's happening.
They have the arcade one upstairs, but we're bringing some video game consoles. We're gonna be hanging out. They got a sound system in there. They got the music going. You know, maybe we'll do some little fun activity type shit, but we don't have anything serious planned. We'll probably do some card games.
I almost feel like we could make a shirt after GemCon, because then it could just be something that happened at GemCon. I could put it on the shirt, and then I could send it out to everyone who actually did make it.
Oh, I forgot, because Paige just got a personal beef with Kroger is the thing.
Yeah. Kroger was on that bullshit.
Was Phie attracted to Jim, the delivery boy? What was the real story behind that? I'll tell you,
Jem's not home when every package gets delivered.
Maybe we should bring that storyline back, and then I could do the one where I got him tied up in the storage room with rope and shit.
Jem is not home for every package that gets delivered.
Kroger is more akin to like a Publix, like a supermarket.
Yes.
Like, what's another supermarket? You got Publix, Kroger, Food Lion, I guess, is one that we used to have in Texas. Yeah, we're living in the Kroger area for sure.
Cecilia goes, he quoted you, says, Phie's a commie, MFMS bingo card stamp, finally. That's a crazy thing you'll never hear Jem say about me.
Yeah, no, Phie's an American gal.
Jackus believes that the after shirts is kind of a good idea, because then I could put something on the shirt that happened at GemCon.
Like Pig Boner or whatever.
Like something that happened where like everyone was talking about Diet Cokes or something. I don't know, just something stupid.
RPR says, Jem, if you haven't planned what your new YouTube/Omnibus Arcade Gaming Cave is going to look like, you should start planning now. That stuff takes time. Yo, really? We watched Mallrats actually for a little bit the other day.
I already know what I'm doing.
I kind of want to do like how Brody's basement was, man. I even think the wood paneling walls with the posters all over them, like all askew, not to be view askew, but just like the comic book posters. The only thing is, I don't like how his comic book boxes, well, they were just on kind of like garage shelves. I don't know how we would do the Omnis. Maybe we would do something similar.
Don't lose that thought. But he said, this is a great idea. I survived GemCon.
There you go.
That's going to be a top contender. Now we just have to have a con that's worth surviving.
Yeah, but I don't really know what I want. I know I want it to be different than what we had this time around and last time. So I want to go totally different. It also really just depends on what's the space we're working with. What does it already look like? Maybe we don't need to change much, or maybe we got to see.
The 70s style wood paneling gets bugs, he says. So
I don't like that.
I already know, because I have so many posters. I already know how I want to just get them all chaotically up on the wall.
Yeah, because we already have all the posters.
I collect all the posters that we get.
And I have a bunch of posters I never had up before. Pompano, Pinot, Linolia. Gay fish is a jam. It is.
Mox says, I'm not surviving GemCon. Dang.
Speaking of Kroger, Michael. Oh, like, isn't that George's boss? Jamming to Nickelback earlier. I know you guys F with them. They sound so good. Lyrics and guitar or fire. I like Nickelback. Animal. Like an animal.
Who decided that Nickelback was lame?
The same people that decided that Creed was lame. Don't let them tell you that Creed and Nickelback are lame.
First of all, who the fuck said that Creed was lame? Creed is a banger. It's all over my Instagram.
Me too. First of all, that hold me now. I'm 6 feet from the edge and I'm thinking maybe 6 feet
ain't so far down.
Serious lack of fisting lately. Chad was here on Wednesday. I saw him.
Chad, you guys don't understand. Chad Pfister is a man of many jobs.
Yeah.
He has zero downtime.
And he's busy fisting.
He's busy.
Yo, you know what smell gives me a crazy childhood nostalgia? that smell of like new construction concrete in the neighborhood.
Really?
When I first moved into the neighborhood where you moved into, Winston Park, Lawrence Turn. When I first moved in there were still houses being built, and they had like concrete bags stacked everywhere, and it just had that smell of like fresh concrete. That shit takes me back like a time machine.
The smell of like, I don't know if you guys are going to get this. It might be a South Florida thing, but we used to get like during a specific time of the year, we would get these centipedes everywhere.
That smell was the other day.
You could smell them. They smell wet and like bugs.
Smell it. Let me inhale it.
You can smell the centipedes.
KFB with a $10 super chat. He said episode 3 is the best Star Wars movie ever. Other than seeing Anakin finally turn into Darth Vader, I've been a Jedi in VR for months, and last night became a Sith Lord. Back to VR.
No, don't go back.
As somebody that's not really a Star Wars fan but has seen the movies,
he keeps saying happy 20th anniversary to episode 3. God.
I rock with episode 3. I think that might be my favorite Star Wars movie too, man. It was the most modern of the original 6 movies, right? Because it was the last one. Empire Strikes Back everybody loves, but the dated look, it looks so dated to me, man. I loved seeing him finally say screw it, killed all the younglings. What do they call them? The younglings? The youngins?
They're called children. They're children. Hold on.
The Padme stuff, and like, I don't know, I liked it.
Smokey collects. Yes, I agree. Which I'm surprised they even still sell them at the store. Those little cap guns that you buy, the little roll of paper that has the little spots of gunpowder on it, and you squeeze and it pops. I can't even believe they still have those things.
No, you know what the shit was? The snaps, the little ball of gunpowder that you throw them on the floor next to someone's feet, and they pop.
Damn.
Yeah, we have like 0 latency. Like I'm like, our delay is so small. I keep wanting to say a centimeter, a second. It's like a second. I love how Josh Phelps knows that Leash was Employee of the Year. Well, he said month, but
I know it's in the channel.
It's part of the lore. Part of the Minty Fresh Morning Show is Leash got Employee of the Year. Why do grocery stores have different prices when it's the same ass product?
I heard, okay, so this is going to add another layer of hatred to you already hating Kroger. Again, this is a Phie fact. This is something I heard on the internet. I don't know how true this is, but I heard that Kroger does dynamic pricing. They have those little electronic tags. I don't know how this could work, though. I don't understand how this could work. And it says a different price based on who's looking at it.
Oh, you're talking about selective pricing?
Yes.
AKA
they call
price
it
gouging.
Dynamic pricing.
That's price gouging, man. That means you're charging more for the same product
for different people based on their appearance.
Based on their social credit score.
I saw this somewhere. I don't know.
Indoor Sugar. I don't think I'll ever move to PC gaming. First of all, I'm all about them platinums. Second of all, I'd have to buy a whole new rig. KFB with a $2 says, because you like episode 3, I like you again.
Bye.
Bye.
Don't go to the VR world, KFB.
Stay in the real world, KFB, please. Anyway. Flippy and From the Dungeon are the only ones repping that Xbox life. I told you, I ditched my Xbox and never looked back when San Andreas came out as a PS2 exclusive for 6 months. I said, fuck that. Curmudgeon
and Fallen Hero want I didn't say quick, but I'm going to say quick. They want a quick recap on the money glitch at the casino. This is not something that is happening. They were doing a promotion.
All right, so the money glitch at the casino is this. I'll break it down for you.
At the time, they were doing a promotion.
You have to have a player's card to play at the casino, right? So what they would do is they would give you a $50 credit on your player's card every like Monday, Wednesday, and Friday, or something like that. Tuesday and Thursday. So Tuesdays and Thursdays, if you took your player's card and swiped in, you would get $50
at the casino to spend.
But you couldn't cash it out. You had to play it.
You had to play it.
They actually had also just released
a new game,
electronic roulette game. So if you bet $24 on red, $24 on black, and $1 on 00, you'll either cash out like $48, or if you hit the 00, you'll actually cash out more. Like I forgot what it was, $75. So I would do that with my player's card and Phie's player's card and my mom's player's card
and my dad's player card.
At one time, I'm in that bitch with about 50 players cards.
We were pulling out like
$800,
over $800 at a time.
twice a week.
When we got the female cards, I had to start going with him because I had to go up to the teller to cash it out.
And the thing is, you couldn't
stressful.
just blatantly do it. Like, obviously, they would kick you out if they knew what you were doing. So I would be slick. My whole thing was, if you're doing something you're not supposed to do, just act like you're supposed to be doing it. So I would go in there, I would swipe a couple cards.
And that's enough of that story. That's all.
I would go to the bar. I would get a drink.
After a while, they stopped doing it.
I would hang around. Yeah, but because other people were doing it blatantly, making it hot for everybody, so they fucked it up. I was in there being slick.
But yeah, that happened for a few months.
My boy that is a big, he lives at the casino. He heard them talking about it afterwards. They lost like $3 million on that promotion or some shit.
They helped keep our family afloat. They should have written it off.
And that was a time where we really needed the money.
Curmudgeon says, this is all on camera.
Fuck them.
Whatever.
Arrest me.
No, don't do that. Just read my shirt.
First of all, it was a long time ago. And
it was a long time ago. Our kids were in car seats.
First of all, fuck the casino. They rob people on a daily basis.
That's their whole thing. But you could get really great deals on cigarettes at the casino.
First of all, on the res, not at the casino. Well, maybe at the casino too.
That's what the casino's on.
My mother used to take me there through the drive-thru to get cartons of cigarettes.
Who are you telling? You don't think I was in that drive-thru too?
Yo, when you're buying a carton, you're too far gone.
Let me get a carton of regulars. Let me get a carton of hundreds, and for my daughter in the back.
House always
whatever
wins.
She likes.
The house didn't beat us, Jasper. That was a hell of a lick, though, man. That shit lasted for like 3 or 4 months, type shit.
Yeah,
it was dope.
I was like,
we told this story before, and you guys made me feel like I was gonna get in trouble.
I don't know that Megan was born yet.
Or maybe she just was. So it was like, oh shit, we gotta do something.
I don't know that Megan was born yet.
Not a lot of PS5 games that interest me. I've been collecting vintage games. I got to be honest, though. I feel like the PS5 library, I've been digging this stuff lately. I've been digging a lot of games lately.
Oh, we did all of that allegedly. Thank you, Tommy Keys. Allegedly. We're alleging that. We got permission.
Oh, and all the money that we made, we lost it gambling. This was Nate Dogg. Just saw SB recently. Emo bands of the 2000s will forever have the best songs. I ain't gonna lie. Puya opened for them with Ghostmane, and then Ghostmane. I tell you, Ghostmane. So after, hold on, this was after the DB Family stuff. Me and Rush, I was like, "Yo, do you want to do a new record label? Let's just do Dying Breed Records." And he was with it, so I was like, "Cool, man." So we were putting artists together, and we were doing live shows, and one of the people at the live shows was this little skinny white kid. He went by the name Little Busy though, and he rapped kind of like, you know how Ghostmane raps, kind of got like a little Busy Bone flow. He's kind of got a higher voice and he chops. And he came in, he did a song with Gold Rush and Smoke called Trippin'. I'm tripping. And I remember Ghostmane had this line. He's like, they want to turn this cracker to Swiss cheese. That was a pretty good line. So he's on that album. It's not on, but that song is not on Spotify. I think maybe, I don't know why it's not on Spotify, but you can see it if you search it. It's called Dying Breed Records, like some kind of compilation. But he changed his name to Ghostmane right before we did the album art because he's on the album cover and everything. And it was a little busy.
Puya used to go by Baby Bone.
See, I'll tell you, all them boys use the bone flow.
He says it in his songs.
Yeah.
Baby Bone.
Is that what the mustache is for, Trebek? I remember when Sean Connery was giving it to him. When I would call my friends in high school, I'd always say, "This is your boy, Mr. Funkadelic. What's the business, baby?
What's the business?
What about Mr. Boombastic? Say he's fantastic."
I used to go to a school with a kid. His last name was Bostic.
Yo, what is an old person thing you do? We do a lot of old people things, for sure. First of all,
I sleep with a billion pillows.
When we're out and about somewhere and it's like a lot of people around, we're like, "Don't these motherfuckers work?" And it's like, "Bitch, we don't work." So it's like
it's the middle of the day on a Tuesday. Why are all these people out?
I you know what I do a lot? I open the front door and look outside for like a second and then close the door. A lot of times I'm checking to see if a package is there on the doorstep. Sometimes I just open the door and look out. That's kind of an old.
That's how
thing.
I check. I do check the weather app, but then I walk to the door and open the door. I put my arm out. I'm like, what's the?
We notice
really
different types of birds that are in the backyard. That's kind of an old person thing. Oh, look, we got a blue jay out there. Oh, there's a cardinal.
There's a woodpecker.
I'll be like, that's an oriole, and you're like, no.
He doesn't know what an oriole is. He doesn't know what it is. He points out a cardinal. He points out like a crow or like. It's not. That's not an Oriole. That is not. Gem does not know what an Oriole is.
Mr. J says Nas' first appearance was live at the barbecue, and the song didn't have anything to do with a barbecue. Catchy title, and the song have nothing in common. It's interesting. Do a live reaction watching Kung Pao, please. I don't think I've ever seen that. I can't fuck with AR, man. My sensitive eyes. I cannot have a screen right here. That's like a nightmare scenario for me.
He'll take it off and his eyes will, you know, those dogs that have like long, that's what his shit will look like. His eyes will be melting out of his head.
It'll look like a close-up scene of Ren and Stimpy when they get really detailed and gross looking and then you see like a bloodshot bulging eyes. KFB, put your wallet away. Yo, somebody take this guy's wallet away.
Just talk to us. Just talk to us.
I think, you know what I think it is? Because, you know, I'm behind in the chat. He's not patient enough for me to catch up. KFB with a $5 holler says Mortal Kombat is dead. Franchise sucks. I'm back on Star Wars again because of VR. Geez, talk about a downgrade.
What?
My shorts on GeForce Guy are fire. You never comment. Where's the 143? You know what? They don't come up in my rec, man.
My mom just mainlined me a bird watching app to identify birds.
Well, there's a lot of colorful birds in our neighborhood. It's very beautiful in this area.
Beautiful. It's so beautiful.
Mortal Kombat, man.
There are tulips everywhere right now, you guys.
Put tulips on this.
Shut the fuck up. You always ruin it.
I got a job for you, planting tulips.
Yo,
I'm a big I'm a Mortal Kombat fan the same way I am of a Bone Thugs fan. And when you're such a big fan of something, you're extra critical. Mortal Kombat hasn't impressed me since Mortal Kombat 9, bro. What? I figured that's what it was. Got no patience. Like it's worth the $5 to get my question highlighted now. We would have got to it for free, but you're just paying for early access, I guess.
The Comic Addict says, I do most of the things you're mentioning. I feel old. I'm in the yard attending to my plants right now.
There's a bunch of other things I do that are old man shit. I'm trying to think of turning the music down so you can see better when you're driving. That's definitely a thing that we both do. First of all, now we're bumping. The speakers are back in the whip.
It is. I'm a problem.
We're about to blast Mike and Beth out of their seats.
Where's Phie? We're driving around. You'd play it louder than I do, I think, though, because yesterday I was a little bit kind of like,
so you could feel it.
We're playing 400 degrees.
It was so you see me, I eat, sleep, shit, and talk rap. You see now, and I play that J. Cole Neighbors hits hard. The neighbors think I'm selling dope.
I was thinking, I'm like, it's really good that like we're not carpooling like right now with Phie, because I think he's got speakers in his car too. Do you bump around your neighborhood? Do they yell at you?
Why's your mom yelling out tulips?
Because that's my favorite.
That's Phie's favorite flower. If anybody wants to, don't send Phie flowers.
Tulips. It's like always a joke because Gem knows, and I'm like, anytime that's someone's favorite flower, guys there's only one thing that they can think of. Stupid.
Limp Bizkit's one of the greatest rock bands of all time. From the Dungeon. I love you. I gotta disagree with you on that one. Who's the best? We already talked about this before. Because I saw a reel the other day. I've been getting a lot of Alice in Chains reels, and they were like, "Yo, this Alice in Chains is the best rock group of the '90s." It's hard to argue with that.
Leish's favorite is tulips too. So Mock's always telling you, yeah, my favorite's tulips as well. It's like, what a coincidence.
What is Mock talking about when he said that's not a guilty pleasure?
Tulips on an organ. What was the joke?
The skin flute.
No.
Kanye West is out here playing the skin flute.
Nothing. The only thing better than roses on a piano is tulips on an organ.
What is this?
What?
I'm getting a scam text.
Damn. Tell them you're totally interested and you're 100% in.
Fallen Hero says his wife lost her wedding/engagement ring and I can't afford to replace it. I stopped wearing my wedding band ever since I was so we went
Tell them how much you hate me. Go ahead, get into it.
So Phie's family used to go to this park in North Miami?
Reynolds Park in Miami.
For Thanksgiving every year.
Single year.
So one year we went out there and we were throwing the football around and it hit my pinky. And I guess the way it must have bumped against my
wedding ring,
my pinky was like this.
We spent the whole day in the ER. What was it? Was Miami? Yeah. It was a Miami hospital.
Phie's mom took me there.
and his whole finger was dislocated. The bones were not like this. They were next to each other.
And my
like
shit was swollen for like years. It didn't get right.
It went from like this to like this.
I used to be where I couldn't even close it. Now I can. But I haven't worn my wedding band since then. I had it was a tungsten and gold, and it had diamonds in it too. It still have it, right? Should I start wearing it again, babe? No.
Only if you like me.
I love you. I don't like you.
I don't wear my ring either, though.
See? What's your excuse?
You don't wear yours.
So if I wear mine, you'll wear yours?
Yeah.
All right. Okay.
Bullshit. You're not wearing yours.
First of all, then I'm gonna have to take it off every time I go to the gym.
You're never gonna do it. So
I need to get one of them rubber ones, I guess.
He likes to keep his options open.
Painted Pages hated limp wristed. So you're just hating on the popular thing. We get it.
Whatever. Well, I hated it too. I told you it was my guilty pleasure.
Chocolate Starfish is a 10 out of 10 album. Wow. I'm surprised now. I know I'm on the right side of history here.
In today's youth, it's a 10 out of 10 snack. No.
Rock and Roll says Phie is with Corey Feldman. Watch his dance videos. We've seen the Corey stuff. Oh, yeah. Here goes. Is it Smirk? Riff Raff is the man. Break Stuff is a great song to release anger to.
But my dad, he was a fireman.
Roland
he said that he had people who he worked with, because my dad kept his wedding ring on his keychain. It will deglove your whole fucking finger if you get that shit caught.
Yeah, wedding rings are death traps, man.
Can't believe you. I can't believe you. I'm gonna give you a wedding.
Mr. J says, out of all the members of the Woo, which MC was the dopest? I was always a Method Man fan. Method Man was always my favorite. Probably the next favorite was Raekwon. And then Ghostface, Inspector Deck. But Inspector Deck was good, but he just wasn't like, he didn't have like the whole package like Meth had. But yeah. Trying to figure out where to go for lunch. Well, Phie, where are you going? Chipotle? I heard Chipotle, now they're coming out, they have smaller bowls now. Yo, they're fucking up.
What?
An employee from Chipotle posted a picture showing the new bowls, and like he still had a stack of the old ones. It was on Reddit or something. So they're bowls.
Show me. Oh my God. Nate Dogg says yes. They downsize.
Yo, fuck that, bro. First of all, they're cooking with all types of seed oils.
I mean, it's not good, but I guarantee you, it's better than eating at McDonald's. So,
did they make smaller ones?
What is that?
AOL.com. What? This is not the picture I'm looking for, though. Oh, here. Bro, Chipotle Gate continues. New bowls, they're way smaller. Should I share this just so they can see what I'm looking at?
Well, let me tell you right now, they don't fit in the bag still. So they must have made the bag, because if you put it in the bag, it just barely, it's a little bit too big for the bag on the bottom. Like you can tell, like it's a little bit too big.
Oh, this is not letting me do it.
Crazy. It just looks like a shorter stack, though. It doesn't look like it's necessarily a smaller bolt. It does look just like it's a shorter stack.
No, it looks smaller, man. Anyway, whatever.
Golly.
Oh, brother, this guy stinks. How do I get rid of this?
Every time, Nate Dogg, because this is what they said to do whenever that whole thing happened where they're like, Chipotle is doing smaller portions. They're like, you can just tell the guy, hey, can I get a little bit more chicken? Like I do that every time. Now I say under my breath real low. I'm like, could I get a little bit more chicken? And they're always like, yeah. And they do like a little corner of the thing and scoop it in. And I'm just like,
they're so stingy with this. But the thing is, you got the guy behind him cooking it all up. So it's probably mad annoying if people are heavy-handed and bros has to keep cooking more and more chicken.
He's back there. I need more fucking chicken.
Fallen Hero says, never been to South Florida. Been to North Florida a ton, so I've seen some shit. Well, I'll tell you what. There's two way different Floridas.
South Florida and North Florida are two different states.
It's like North Korea and South Korea.
Honestly, Central Florida. I'm not talking about like I'm talking about like the top part of Florida, and then there's the middle, the bottom point where Miami and shit is, and then there's the middle of Florida.
Let me put it this way: North Florida is more southern than South Florida.
Yes, South Florida, it's different. It's different.
Shout out Vinny Lai in the house. What up? Time to break the fast. What are you gonna do with Painted?
I think you said that when I was starting the Wadi.
Damn, I am behind. 40 minutes behind.
Damn.
So Crunch Berries was destroying my brain. Part of it.
Crunch Berries?
Freddie L, what up? Doing good, doing good. Got to hit the gym after this. Little chest, buys, and abs today.
Tommy Keys, you would love South Florida. You would love it. Listen, just let me know when you're planning on coming to Florida. I got a place you can go.
Hey, don't put it on the list.
You're going to come and stay with us in South Florida.
Alien King isn't real. So in the comics, it's an experiment. Gotcha.
As long as you keep calling him Daddy Trump, you will get that gold card.
Oh. Until Dawn, we gotta get Tommy Key the gold card, $5 million or some shit.
Oh man!
Until Dawn is a movie based on the PlayStation game releasing in theaters this week, I believe.
Yep.
Firemen eat good. They're always cooking something. Yeah.
Yes, I would go and have dinner with my dad. They would make pasta and salad and steaks and burgers and yeah, they do it all.
90 MFC. I was just wondering where bro was at. When you start talking about South Florida, he just pops up.
There he is.
He's got like a radar that goes on. Gift bags for GemCon, maybe.
I gotta move, guys. I can't think about all these things right now. Maybe for the next GemCon.
What up, Douglas? So the house, we're actually under contract. So we're still selling. We're under contract. It's contingent on their house selling. So we're waiting on that. But we're still getting showings because somebody could make a straight offer now.
They're talking about renaming Southern Boulevard to Donald Trump.
Oh, that's in Palm Beach, right?
I told you.
That's where Mar-a-Lago is at?
Mar-a-Lago. No, but because that's where you fly in. That's the closest airport right there.
The golf course is there, no?
Oh, man.
Snoop from Fortnite? Yeah, that's funny. Kids know Snoop because he's a Fortnite skin.
Damn, that's true.
What's Painted Page is saying? Plus Eazy-E's old lady had killed Ruthless Records pretty good. How do you have Hobson and keep them benched? Well, yeah, the thing is also Eazy-E had them Jerry Heller contracts. So Tamika just used the contracts when Eazy died. But Eazy wasn't really playing by the rules of the contract. Like he had them sign, but he would give them mad bread just for the hell of it. But his widow, Tamika, they had beef for years, man. Bone and Tamika.
We don't know how any of the last few
Snoop Lion
showings have gone. We haven't gotten the feedback yet. We're just waiting on the feedback.
Nah, Busy goes to Australia. I think I saw them even in New Zealand recently. Or Busy was in New Zealand.
Wolf Attack. Yes, sir. He was a fireman. He retired a fireman.
Oh, Jasper says he's been on a Bone Thugs kick because of you, Gem. Pairs well with 80-degree weather. What's a good ass underrated Bone song? I was trying to think. I can't even think right now.
Favorite Tupac conspiracy is that he's still alive. There's a rapper out. He's an older gentleman, and he has all the same mannerisms. I think he's got the same crooked teeth.
I don't remember who the rapper is.
I don't know, but I think he's in another country. I think he's in a Caribbean country. I don't really recall.
I'm a teenage dirtbag baby.
Greetings from Malta. What's up, Mario?
So, Mock, you're saying you're like Kanye, being a college dropout?
I don't think Mock would ever compare himself to Kanye.
RPR says the Australia thing is because the venues don't compensate for the long travel, don't pay more. If they gave more of a cut, it would be solved. Fallen did 3 years in college before he decided he'd rather work with his hands. How do you eat it? With your hands?
I think a lot of people who are going into college don't need to go into college. They really just need to go do a trade. That's what I think most boys don't need to go into college. They need to go into a trade.
Damian Wayne says, what are your expectations for the Fantastic Four movie? Audience has struggled with connecting with the FF. Yeah, I mean, it really never popped off. Yeah, I think there is the hope with the Robert Downey Jr. Doom thing. I think hopefully that can get a lot of people excited to want to see Doomsday and Secret Wars. And I think the Fantastic Four fits well with the MCU kind of lighthearted, jokingly style with action and stuff in between. And the MCU has always been more closer to the source material than previous movies. So I think it has a chance. I'm excited for it, but I'm a little bit biased, and I'm easy to please.
I can't believe Pate says your shit don't bang like mine. He's got 3 amps running his shit in the go-kart. He says it'll make your chest cave in.
Yeah, we're not doing
and your eyeballs rattle in the socket. No, yeah, we don't have 3 amps. I think we might need another amp though.
Comic Addicts dropped out in the 8th grade and just worked ever since. I was working in the fields. Jeez Louise. Mox says metal. Oh, he's talking to Metal Elf. Went to art school. Mox dad was a musician as well, man. The boys is legit. I think so. Flippy said it didn't contradict anything in the first movie. Ridley Scott is possibly changing up a little bit in the prequels. Covenant wasn't even liked so much, so take it as you will. The Queen was revolutionary. All hail the Queen, Flippy. Oh, man. Send me that reel. Yeah. I'm pretty sure it's made of like... Yeah. I love it, though, man.
As long as he can't pronounce it, he can just push it to the back of his head and just not think about it. Be like, you know what? I don't really care about whatever squalene is. Or
Curmudgeon said there's a deleted scene in Alien that implies a single drone can make eggs, but it wasn't in Alien when Aliens came out, so it doesn't really contradict anything. Yeah, I do remember that. Wasn't it also the scene of the guy turning into an egg or some shit like that? Comic Addicts regrets dropping out, but it was out of necessity. I wish I would have dropped out earlier instead of just farting along, skipping school for 3 years.
I dropped out of a necessity as well.
D. Marcel's probably long gone, but peace out. Thanks for being here. Nate grew up hating Superman, but after getting older, Superman was always my first comic character that I really liked and knew of. Are we going to watch Quest for Fire?
Yeah, I think so. Well, we have Pie this weekend, so.
Oh, Tommy Key said I posted that picture of me as a kid in the Discord. I did. Should I post it right?
What picture?
This one. Look at little Gem, yo. And I had blonde hair.
Look at how adorable. Look at Superman lunchbox. You posted this where?
In the Discord. Look at that fire ass lunchbox. I wonder if you could find that lunchbox on eBay. Yo, you see this fit? This was my first day of preschool or some shit.
Adorable.
So this was like 1986.
If I would have had a son, that's what he would have looked like.
Yeah, for real.
Oh my God. Why the fuck didn't you give me a son?
I don't know.
I'll tell you right now, my daughters would have hated it.
Oh, yeah, because she would have been such a boy mom. Oh, my God. There's a reason why I didn't have it.
I'll get a grandson. That'll be it.
John Doe in the house showing some love. Hit that like if you can. Fatal.
What up? First of all, okay, Fatal. Is this what you really look like?
My man's looking GQ.
Are you like a model?
Handsome as fuck. Anyway, keep it moving. Take that off the screen.
Yeah, easy.
Smokey Collect says high school was weird listening to headbangers and rockers shit on rap. And guys who like rap shitting on rock. Yeah.
Cecilia said, what are you talking about, Phie? Your son is in the chat. Sorry, Flippy.
No, we don't collect vintage toys. He's a Transformers G1 and G.I. Joe collector. No, you're not. What toys do you collect?
I help Megan.
Our daughter collects vintage My Little Ponies.
Megan has a humongous My Little Pony.
She restores them too. She made her own UV
box and everything.
She's dope, man.
I do. I've got that vintage ashtray from Fridays that JSS sent.
Yeah. Larry, what up?
No adultering the watermelon. No tahini. It's just
raw dogging it. Just
with the seeds that it comes with.
Thoughts on Life of Pi? Crazy enough, I watched it for the first time on a ship, which is funny because the ship sinks in the movie. Thunderbolt. Yeah, I might try to go see it, man. I might try to hit it in the theaters.
When is it?
I hate going to the movie theaters though, man. Could Iceman freeze and shatter Magneto? Aren't they're both Omega level, no? These days?
Interesting.
But I feel like Magneto can like use the magnetism force within him to vibrate the ice, something like that.
I appreciate it, Fallen Hero, but there are like thousands of My Little Ponies. She's collecting across all generations.
Flippy says, don't forget to remind everyone to bring real ID to have it for GemCon.
Have you seen Flippy, this do you have to do something like that for you to come here? I already did my real ID a while ago. I did it as soon as they told us we needed to do it.
Painted Page said he had blonde hair until he was about 7 years old, and now it's like dark brown. Same with me and my kids. As soon as you cut it.
You can't have blonde hair forever. Like me.
First of all, you're right. What's the deal with Todd McFarlane? Is he the best? I don't know. He's up there, man.
Ooh, Mr. Farts. Our daughters have their Littlest Pet Shop toys from when they were little too. I could pour vodka in there. Wolf Attack. I'm not a drinker.
Vodka.
V-Flex
said he was listening to some of my tracks on the way to work this morning. You kind of sound like Twista to me. It's dope though.
Ooh,
appreciate it. I was trying. I always like the fast raps.
Don't encourage him, D-Flex one.
I'm not gonna do it again. I'm 40
this
years
chapter
old.
of my life is closed. We're not. We can revisit it. We're not going back.
We're just
there.
revisiting.
We're taking a look at it. We're not going back there.
Who is on your? Oh man, see, there's a lot of this going on right now. They're using AI pictures to make like your Mount Rushmore of whatever. So who is on your rap Mount Rushmore top 4 only? Oh man, like personal favorites. It's hard to say, man. I don't even know if I can say it. I don't even know anymore these days, man.
Nate Dogg, that's not happening.
I don't even know.
That'll never happen. Not once.
I have to think, Damien. That's one I got to think on a little bit. Definitely, I mean, Busy and Crazy are both on there. That's the problem.
And I'll tell you why. Because we do it in the car right now, and there's no fucking way. There's no fucking way he's gonna freestyle at GemCon.
No, I was never good freestyling.
He can't freestyle.
I can mic check.
Yes,
which is
weird.
Have you ever heard of mic checking?
It's so weird. Have you heard of it?
No, but mic checking, you got to be able to do it for the whole verse. I'll just hit you with a line or two.
I'm like, how do you?
Mic checking is like you're listening to a song.
How do you know how many syllables are coming up?
And you basically
you fill it in.
You know a word that's about to come up in the verse. So you drop the music and you say something completely different, but you turn the music back on when that word comes in, so it finishes the sentence
with the same amount of syllables. I said, babe, how do you do that?
Because you know what's coming up and you just got to beat it.
But how do you know how many words to say?
Sometimes you don't. You just gotta go with the feeling.
So Nate Dogg said hating. I guess I am hating.
Fallen Hero shops at Food Lion. My boy used to call it Black Panther since it was hella ghetto. Jeez.
No, Pate says North Florida is a whole different world. The government made me live there for 5 years. Jacksonville is the world's largest trailer park. Also,
Jeez.
He's 11 minutes in the past. Yes, it's a huge trailer park.
Nate Dogg, I would probably geek out meeting Kevin Smith, but not because of any comic book runs, but because of Clerks and Mallrats and Dogma. Yo, to me, I was watching Mallrats again. To me, Kevin Smith was cool as fuck back in the day, man. In the 90s, him, Jay, they were cool as fuck. And it's kind of like, they're just not really cool anymore. We just get old, man. We just get old. GemCon with Search Rest in Peace Ma carried out a collector's zone. Between the uppercuts and Pate being there, someone ain't walking away with that shirt. Is GemCon going to be a big long party, aka Coachella? Kinda.
We're all adults, so I feel like it'll probably start to wind down around like 9 o'clock. I feel like everyone's gonna be like, we're gonna be trying to like stay and hang out, but we're all gonna be like, I'm really tired.
I'm telling you right now, I don't stay up that late.
I see when we're in the gym, like when we go, I'm not gonna be staying up late. When we're in the gym, I'm like, how is this gonna work at GemCon? Like, are we all really gonna go into the gym?
I'm down
together.
To go.
Like, I got a +1 if anyone needs to get into the gym.
I feel like we're definitely eating pizza. Yeah, we could do a +1, 2 plus. We could do a +2.
Jem's got a +1 and I've got a +1. I can bring you into the gym with me, but like,
I'm just gonna do whatever routine I'm on that day. I'm not gonna do Pate's routine or where the hell they don't got the 150-pound dumbbells there anyway.
We can't be throwing them through the ceiling, all of y'all.
Mock says the true Creed banger is What If. That or My Own Prison is also another banger.
What if? First of all, what if? What if? What if? What if? What if I?
John Vasquez says everyone that comes out in the body cam videos, they're dummies, which is why we watch. V loves it.
Anytime someone starts saying, I know my rights, you can already guarantee they know none of them.
Should have been dead on a Sunday morning, banging my head.
Yo, I know my rights while you're actively acting in a way that
like your rights
don't know them.
You don't have to show ID.
You know, one of your rights is to shut the fuck up.
Yeah, you have the right to remain silent.
And you're not doing a second of it.
No time for morning. Ain't got no time. Yeah, we're gonna do karaoke at GemCon. I've never done karaoke, but I think I'm gonna kill it. We're gonna perform old Skrilla songs too. No, okay.
We're definitely all dancing to Hoopty.
So Hoopty's got to come out. All right, let's see. Oh, the old comic smell brings Bobby De La Ghetto out. Okay, that's a good nostalgia smell.
Is that MF Doom?
Yeah, it looks like it, but maybe not. Maybe it's Bobby with his own mask on.
Ooh.
I always smell the inside of a new omnibus, that paper smell. Oh, and a new statue, that polystone and paint smell. Cartel from Hell used to say in the videos,
China air.
Get it smelling like China in this motherfucker. I was always like, damn, is that low key kind of racist? No, but I get it comes from China. It's
You've
from
seen
China.
Simpsons where they open the box and the Chinese air
that
comes
was
out.
from Japan, the Osaka flu. Come on now.
Okay, you get what I'm saying though.
Get it smelling like China.
Over there, that area of the world.
It's not racist. It comes from China. Yo, that's for real though. Anyway, hot take. Linkin Park is a million times better than Limp Bizkit. You're 100% right. First of all, you got Chester. That's cheat code right there. You guys are nuts thinking episode 3 was better than 5. That's young people talk. You're right. D-Flex as well. Whenever I get on 95 in Philly, never fails around 6 a.m. You can smell the coffee in the air along with cigarette smoke. Nothing like it. I love the smell of cigarette smoke.
Let me tell you right now, I am
Phie's ready to buy a pack, a carton.
I am actively like we're at the store and I'm like, because they keep all the cigarettes in the front, so you pay and then you're walking out and I'm like, I should grab a box of these.
I love all the drunk cig memes.
Yes, they don't count if you're drunk. The cigs don't count.
What's funny is we have 95 in Florida. That's our main highway. I got to see, what's he got to see in the theaters?
Rats.
Rats. What is rats?
What's rats?
Rats. Your whole family. Nothing but rats.
Nothing but rats. I like Rottweilers.
Damn, we are hella behind. We're about to get caught up. We're already 2 hours in. We got to hit the gym.
Should have been dead on a Sunday morning, banging my head.
Nate Dogg will never, ever own an Xbox, ever. Halo franchise keeps him tethered to Xbox. I never even played Halo because when I had an Xbox, all I had was Madden 2004 with Mike Vick when you could just quarterback sneak and beat the whole game. Unless he got tackled, he would be easily injured, and then the Falcons sucked without Mike Vick.
I might finish it, Wolf Attack. He says, stream's so long today. Phie might finish her watermelon.
Leash.
I'm so glad that your favorite flower is a tulip as well.
Yeah, Xbox have achievements, but you don't get that platinum popping for getting all the achievements. Platinum popping on a handstand. Y'all doing Ocean's 11? We've seen those movies.
Nah, I don't care.
All right, that's the casino shit. YouTube in the house. Yeah, allegedly. That was all allegedly.
Like, that's one of the vices for me. Like, because I get vices. Like some of them I can understand. Like people who smoke cigarettes or people who like drink alcohol. But the gambling one is one that like I could never get it.
Why the hell is Mike dropping super?
Yeah, what the heck?
Moon Knight PF React. Keep it channel related. Yeah, the Moon Knight premium format statue. I see people ordering it. I even saw my boy Davis Ryder order it, and he's not even a statue guy. Yo, the Moon Knight premium format got the Werewolf by Night, and then there's an exclusive portrait for the Werewolf by Night. So it's funny. It's an exclusive piece for like the secondary character, not the main character. Yo, that's a dope piece. Yo, it's just going to sell out, man. I think people are going crazy over the Moon Knight.
I agree with you, Tommy Keys. Cigarettes do smell better when someone else is smoking them. My throat definitely does hurt the day after.
What was I doing? Beating down the blinds? What was that? The Oblivion remaster is supposed to be good in VR. If KFB is still watching,
why can't KFB watch from the virtual
Can
world?
he watch us in VR?
I mean, we're on the computer. I feel like that should be a thing. Like he should be able to have a little window up in the corner of his eye.
Mock says, what's better than roses on a piano? Tulips on an organ.
Wow.
Did you know that Michael Caine is married to Shakira?
Shakira.
You see how we be mind melding with Wyclef?
You
gone
say
till
one
November,
word, we're
November.
like sleeper agents, all right?
MK Ultra. Shakira.
Shakira. When you're done like that.
That's a millennial thing, I feel like. Always singing. Somebody says a word.
That
and it's like,
song was big.
somebody said, what are you, some kind of basket case? And you'd be like, do you have the time?
Yeah, like.
My boy Juice had a line one time. He goes, I'll smash your face. I'm a motherfucking basket case.
Anytime.
That shit was funny. Bro's back in the VR world. Damn.
Damn, Cecilia. Thank you for trying. He says he couldn't find this full season of Jesus to Gents.
Dante Cook, please don't.
If kids today who are big on watching Love is Blind could see the first iterations of reality TV that we were doing in the 90s.
Flavor of Love.
Rock of Love.
Rock of Love.
Tequila, that one.
Every rose
Like
has
Bachelor. Was that out before these shows? Was Bachelor a thing before these big shows?
I feel like Flavor of Love set it off, to be honest. And it all started from like Surreal World or some shit like that.
Real World Road Rules.
Yeah, well, that was.
Are those
OG.
still going?
Oh, I don't know. I never watched that shit.
The first seasons were good.
I always liked the Dave Chappelle version of it.
My mom does too.
When they stabbed up the dad, he kept looking at him, and they're like, "Why are you looking at me?"
The
like that?
Chappelle Show.
Goated.
Oh my God, Phelps! It's on Amazon.
Chappelle Show is crazy,
Dang.
bro.
Next was wild too, where the girl would just be like, "Next," and they would send another dude into the.
And weren't they like on a tour bus or something like that? What about, you know what was the real one? Jenny McCarthy singled out. I don't know. I pulled that out of the recesses of my mind.
Where in the world?
That one came right out of the. Just get the tattoo on my finger. I always wanted to zap off the tattoos.
I hope we get somebody's doing tattoos at GemCon because I am gonna get one.
Too hot forever. So
A little one.
So now you guys know what all the tattoos mean now, basically.
A little one. Damn, they do now.
Even the neck.
Not this one.
Which one is this?
I think Tommy asked you about it
A couple of times throughout the years, people have been like, you should do a tattoo tour video.
You don't care, I promise.
They're shitty tattoos.
You don't care.
I can always says, I can always tell when it's about to start wrapping up. Phie gets unhinged. So he starts off unhinged.
I keep it together for you guys while I'm here.
Nate, I always say the same thing too. I don't like you. I love you. I hit Phie with that all the time. What do you say? I just did it on the show. Everyone should wear silicone wedding band during activities. Look up degloving of the wedding thing.
Yeah.
Jizza all day?
Wait,
Liquid swords?
What does KFB mean? He says, yes, I can.
Watch us in VR.
Oh, so just do that. Just watch us in VR.
This is like my dad's rock. Black Sabbath or Led Zeppelin are the best bands of all time, and that's just the physics.
Oh, he's doing it while he's killing people.
Yeah. He's killing all the younglings.
Dang.
Should have been dead on a Sunday morning, banging my head.
No time for morning.
Ain't got no. Speaking of bowls, I'm about to hit that after I hit the gym. I don't like to get blazed before I lift.
Blaze blue.
Alex's Core, what's my game of the year so far? Bro, I haven't even been gaming like that much this year. I was doing a lot last year. So far, what have I even played? Silent Hill 2 remake.
Game of the year.
I've been playing, I played RoboCop one session. I got to do another one or two sessions, I think. Well, maybe just one.
Thank you, Nate Dogg. Yeah, Painted Pages. It's Pie. And then I think we're going to watch Stay Tuned after Pie because they said it's going to really twist our brain up. So stay tuned to level us back out.
As somebody who lived in Florida for 33 years, you don't want to live in Florida. The humidity alone will drive you insane.
You need to think before you speak. Where is he coming from?
The UK?
The gloomy, rainy UK.
You think he's going to survive bright, sunny, hot, humid Florida?
He's not going to. It's going to boil him alive,
He's done.
but he'll love it for a time. He'll love it for a time. He'll love it for a time.
Flippy's still watching King of Queens. Carrie finds out Doug said a line to her from a movie. So to make up, he made up a new line. He came up with a Hitler Bette Midler. Yo, but also that was in Seinfeld too, when she wrote the note to Jerry when he broke up with her, but it was just some shit from a movie.
Boys are mean.
Curmudgeon says my favorite cereal as a kid was Oops All Crunch Berries. Gold Rush got a song like that. Oops All Berries. It's not one of my favorites.
It
is catchy though.
Be careful if you watch it; it will get stuck in your head.
All berries. all these blues, zombie, something.
It's a lot. You'll get stuck in your head.
How'd the showing go the other day? You know, I think the last 2 showings, they seem to just be realtors. Maybe the one guy might have just did a video walk. But bottom line, we didn't hear shit from either one of the showings.
Ain't hear shit.
Not a damn thing.
Hopefully, they're getting their offer in order.
Phie, your dad was a fireman, so that means he was in great shape, built with muscles.
Yeah, absolutely means that, right?
He was not.
My dad retired right as we moved out of Florida, so 2017. That's how long my dad's been retired. Is from 2017 till current, I think.
Flippy says he will live in Florida in his life.
I really hope that that's true, Flippy, because
I've seen Idle
we
Hands.
would be hanging out.
I've seen his movie, Mr. Farts. Somebody said you got to get healthy now because your future doctor is cheating on their test using ChatGPT.
Yeah.
Oh, that's why you said that, Alex Core. They always tell you to season up your watermelon.
Someone purchased me some tahini. Never have I used it. I can't. I also have had people tell me, put mustard on it. No.
RPR says Susan Storm is the lead in the new FF movie. That's going to be odd. Yeah, we got to see how that plays out. I don't know. I like the idea that Galactus is showing up because Franklin Richards, she's pregnant with Franklin. That's kind of interesting. What was that?
My ponytail. Give it back to me.
Oh,
give it back to me. Where is it? Where'd it go?
It's right there by your foot. All right, guys. We got to wrap it up.
Watermelon felon. I didn't kill it, but I did eat a little bit.
Bordeaux, what up? Mr. Fart's daughter collects Littlest Pet Shop. I always mix, because I'm dyslexic a little bit, so I always be like, what is that? The My Littlest Ponies? Mixing up the 2 things. Care Bears. Phie likes Care Bears. Yeah, North Florida is a whole different world, for sure.
Phelps said she's mashing it.
Top 5 rappers of all time. Skrilla, 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 Skrilla.
Yep. Yup.
Best rappers: Vanilla Ice, Will Smith, and Marky Mark.
Marky Mark rapped?
That's what Marky Mark and the Funky Bunch was. Mark Wahlberg.
But what song though?
Good Vibrations.
Oh, right.
Come on.
Okay. I forgot about that one. Damn.
And the Moon Knight came priced at where I thought it was going to be. I was thinking it was going to be like $800. I could have seen them maybe push it 900, but it was like it was 800. When Mock starts yarning, it's a rat. When he starts getting bored.
No. Oh, well.
Bird watching.
The only birds you'll see at GemCon are these ones.
Flippy needs to go to sleep, guys. We got to wrap this up.
Oh, Wu-Tang is coming out with a new album. We need the new season to drop.
I know, but without ODB, it's just not the same.
They should just call the show instead of what's the show called?
Wu-Tang an American Saga.
It should just be called Tang.
Yeah, I mean that name was super weird, man. Like American.
Oh,
Saga.
Curtis, I'm actually glad that you just showed up. I saw a commercial while we were at the gym for whatever this Epic thing is in Universal.
Okay. Oh yeah, the thing he was just talking about.
We thought that you were typing Epcot wrong.
No, but
how was it? I didn't know what it was, and I was like, oh, because I thought that they only had the Super Mario World in Japan. They have it here now.
I remember they were building it in Florida, though. I do remember they were building it.
It was so much fun.
Me and Marcel is back. We're about to bounce, though, y'all. We're about to bounce.
It's the Hulu show is what the Woo thing is on, right? It's on Hulu.
I think it was.
Hulu.
Yeah, but they're saying Thunderbolts is good, man. I don't believe them.
Damn, I want to go there, Curtis.
The watermelon felon. All right, guys. So check this out. It's Friday.
You could even speed on the highway.
You ain't got no job. Shit, we're gonna Sunday game stream for sure. Are we still doing Silent Hill 2? We might as well keep on playing it.
I want to play Silent Hill again.
We're getting into it.
Well, we can play 2 different games. I'm only going to be there for Silent Hill, though.
Well, we want Phie to be there.
Nate Dogg says, you ain't got shit to do.
What you got? You got caught stealing boxers?
Shit to do.
Yo,
I do have shit to do.
Had a fun stream, man. Always love hanging out with you guys. I've been missing you on Tuesdays and Thursdays. I ain't gonna lie.
He is lying.
I am not.
We would be doing the live show.
Thank you guys for being here during the live. Everybody who's commenting, everybody who's just watching, we appreciate it. Hit the like if you can. If you can't, fuck it.
Thanks for hanging out.
We got a real quick thing here. Austin LeMay member for 61 months.
Austin, we're gonna see you at GemCon, right? I'm gonna see the front of your face.
Did he say he's coming?
I hope so.
If you guys are watching on the replay, I appreciate that. Replay gang, shout out to y'all. You stayed to this long if you're seeing this. 143 to everybody in the chat. Everybody stay minty fresh. We'll see you on Sunday. I'll probably drop a video tomorrow. Where's the thing? Good.
With a friend. Oh, you better think again. Oh, you better baby girl, I'm getting waited on by waiters now. Everyone is.
It's not a flex.
It's not a flex.
Peace. Memorial Day weekend, May 23rd through May 25th, St. Joseph, Michigan, at Collector Zone, GemCon.
I don't even know what I was thinking. When I met her, she was with the girl drinking. Man, she wasn't drinking, she was drunk. I know that I was dumb, but everybody plays a fool sometimes. It's no exceptions to the rules of this, and baby, it was something about her eyes, man. Hit her up the next day to see your mind frame. Everything was straight, everything was going good. Got the candles that we listened to the Lauren Hill. Had the mindsets before we did the intercourse, interpreting our dreams, and we discussing the portion and other topics just to see if you were little. You were insecurities and told us you was beautiful. What? You had my heart and you tossed it. I gave you all and you lost it. You had the ball and you dropped it. Look, you been shot and you blocked it. Now we ready to fly and I'm doing alright. Sun ain't riding at night while I swerve and say, you done messed up. You done messed up. You done messed up. You done messed up. Make it more than the first impression, girl. I was trying to leave a brand. Giving Valentine present more than a week ahead. Making sure you were the first girl with a smile. Making sure you were the first girl with a blouse. On the day of came 12 a.m. 8 fall lyrics. If I fall in love, Jay Shan. You were writing songs, she'll call you wildin'. But on the real, that was like milk to a cow, man. And it really wasn't nothing. Man, I like the girl that let me stop frontin'. I'm missing you, ain't seen you in days. Can't tell you to go, can't tell you to stay. But there's no reason to worry, cause we both know that you didn't deserve me. Can't be bad because you weren't God's will, and chivalry wasn't that, baby. You the one that killed it. You had my heart and you tossed it. I gave you all and you lost it. You had the ball and you dropped it.